we go online? I don't have my mouse. Fuck. We're live now.
Woo!
Shit.
Let's go!
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, since we're live, I just want to say, Zito, I have a very important question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so as a game designer, right?
Oh
Put
God, I'm a
yourself in
game
the-
designer? Okay,
Put
go on.
Put yourself in the mindset of a game designer. I know that's hard for you.
I know, it is.
Okay, so if you were creating a game wherein you, as the player, can have a collection of creatures under your employ, right?
Yeah.
You can only ever have 3 of them in your party, but you can carry 4 of them with you.
Okay.
If you encounter a situation where you can trade one of those creatures for a different creature that you don't have, and the player has 2 of the same kind of creature that are both available for trade, and one of them is in their active party and one of them is on their bench, what would you say would be the correct choice of default selection in the sense of being able to trade that creature without any sort of confirmation or selection process that lets the user pick which one they want to trade?
God, I hate math.
Okay, so you're no, like legitimately, you're asking for what is ease of selection for having duplicate.
What I'm saying is that if you're not going to give the user the option to pick which of their 2 same creatures they're going to trade,
Right.
which would you default to choosing? The one that's active in their party or the one that's on the bench?
I would choose, it would be the one that's on the bench.
Right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So tell me why in Digimon World 2, when I had 2 Crabmons in my party and traded for a Wizardmon, they took the Crabmon that was the most powerful Digimon in my party in my active party instead of the one on the bench.
Oh, Mark got robbed.
Okay. That's all. That's all. I'm done. I'm good.
Mark, we should do lunch sometime.
I would have just killed them all. Hello,
I
everybody,
am
and
so
welcome
cross.
to the Unexpectables.
I mean, if the game designer in me says, yeah, that sucks, but the gamer in me just says, just save state, forehead.
Bruh. It's a PS2 game. It's a PS2 game.
You have memory cards, right? It's 2023.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the
everybody.
Unexpectables.
Skill issue, someone said it.
Shut up.
Amazing. Thanks, chat. I know we can always rely on you.
Just use your future sight, forehead.
I knew
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Come on, Mark. What are you doing?
You know, most games would default to it's selecting the one with the least amount of numbers in the meta, but you know, you just
Yeah,
do the one you're
You'd
using.
think. You'd think.
You'd think.
Digimon is built different. It wants you to be better at the game.
Not better, just different.
Just different.
There we go. Hello, everybody.
Well.
Welcome to the Unexpectables. Ow.
Yes.
There's a lesson to be learned from this.
Save. Always.
A life lesson.
Number 28. How's it going, everybody? I hope
Number
you're ready for
28.
number 28. A ghastly greeting. Did you know that the Gray Shroud is full of butt heads?
You may not think that, but if you encounter them on the road, you may just find it.
They will
They've
break
been
your
pretty
toes.
helpful,
I
guys.
have no complaints. None. None whatsoever, Money. Don't worry about it.
Number 28 is criminals is bad guy.
This just in is
Find
Great
out
Shout
more at
criminal.
11. Well, maybe we can find out with the help of Gaijin Goomba. Where can they find you and what are you up to?
Oh, all right. So, twitch.tv/gaijingoomba, no H, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. I have to put Valkyria Chronicles away for a while because there's a shit ton of things coming out. Much like Zito, I am looking at Pizza Tower and looking at the Za hungrily. That's coming out tomorrow, but Zito stream, I assume you're streaming it Friday.
I am streaming it Friday because Thursday is my fuck off day.
So I'll probably be streaming it Saturday. Either that or MechWarrior 5 just dropped a big fat DLC pack. For any of you Battletech fans, they just released the development of the Rasahag League, which is just moments away before the clans show up and completely decimate them all over again. But that's neither here nor there. Those two are going to be on my list for a little while. Come February, Wild Hearts, which is just Tokiden 3, which is just way more Japanese Monster Hunter than Rise was, and I really mean that. That's coming out. Like a Dragon Ishin, aka Ishin Yakuza, comes out like a week after that.
Oh my
Um,
god!
And I might be doing a funny little thing with Sega on that. So that's
Sonic?
gonna be fun. No. No,
Monty,
Sakamoto.
Monty, that's me.
Oh.
Ryoma Sakamoto. This is the funny thing. Like, unlike Yakuza, which is Jesus, it's nuts. This particular Yakuza like is actually really rooted in late Edo period history. So I'm gonna be all over that with streams and videos. Speaking of videos, new video tomorrow. I'm spending 20 minutes to talk about Usagi Yojimbo and a Witch Samurai. If you are a if you're a comic fan or a Usagi Yojimbo fan, you're not gonna want to miss it. I have a lot happening, so I'm good for now.
Well, right on. Very jealous about the Yakuza thing. Yeah. Well, Mark Allen Jr., when you're not eating food, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Eating more food.
You can find me posting about my wins on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., raging on Twitch about unfair video games at Aeon Protect Gaming, and annoying my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk4Life. Had a few announcements this past week for some smaller roles in some new shows that are starting up this season, but you can take this as the first official announcement. So I did a little show a couple of years ago called The Fruit of Evolution, and some of you might know that season 2 is airing right now, and it's going to be simuldubbed.
Ooh.
In fact, the first episode will be out dubbed. Oh my god, this weekend! What? Crazy! So I'm super excited to be back. That show is a lot of fun. It's a huge love letter to old school RPGs, as well as like a parody of the isekai genre in general. It's been a blast working on the first season, and working on the first episode, it was like getting on a bike and writing again. It was so much fun. So I hope you guys will check that out. It's going to be a blast. Other than that, that's all I got right now. We played some Digimon World 2 today, in case you couldn't tell.
Rest in peace, Crabmon.
I'm so mad. They took Buttermon Jr. It was the worst.
You got cracked.
It sucked. Anyway, I'm trying to get back into streaming again. I'm fighting an uphill battle with myself, trying to make a habit of doing so. Next week, I'm going to try and roll out a schedule. I'm still working out what that schedule will be. But I promise I will post about it on Twitter when I know for sure. I'm trying, guys. I appreciate all your patience and sticking with me and joining me for the spontaneous ones that have shown up. Hopefully, we'll be back to a regular schedule soon. That's it for me.
Right on. Up next, we've got Zito. Where do they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where, oh my god, there's so many indie games coming out. How could possibly one ever track them? Well, Billy, guess what? I now have a YouTube channel that I'm actually adding a bunch of no commentary versions of a bunch of games I've played. Slowly but surely, they're getting put in, especially with the fact that a game that I played maybe 2 days ago that I really, really enjoyed called Flight Path is going to be going up on it at this funny little link here in like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours from now. So after the stream, it'll be up. So does anyone here know what the game 1942 is? The shmup?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that, except one of your playable protagonists is a Loporrit with a gun and is F-Zero.
Oh my god.
And the best part, and your actions in the game, like whichever paths you take, dictate what your story ending is, a la Star Fox 64.
And what was it called again?
Flight Path. It comes out tomorrow. A bunch of games are coming out soon, like Dead in the Water, Pizza Tower, literally the game that just came out today. What was it? Oh god, Hi-Fi Punk, sorry. Hi-Fi Punk literally stealth dropped today, and holy shit, it's amazing, and I'm like losing my mind over it. But yeah, indie games are happening over, and also just a quick little thing. If you go over to my streams over at twitch.tv/Zito, from now until February 9th, I am sponsored by HelloFresh. So check out more information about that over on the Twitch channel.
Oob.
Foob. Help me by helping you get food so I too can eat.
We like eating.
I like food. I like sustenance.
We eat here. All right. Edward Bosco, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter, and here at twitch.tv/EdwardBosco.
You forgot to start that with excitedly.
That's like a mix of Eeyore and Kratos.
It's an Elcor.
Elcor.
That's an L chord.
But Elcor
Oh.
have to say the emotion before they say their words, so everyone knows
Exalted
how they actually
excitement.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Feel. Come on, Bosco. God, you're such a terrible actor. You don't ever do your homework.
What the hell is this?
Anyway,
Changing the subject. Monty Glue, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I would love to revision everything as just a group of Elcor playing D&D.
oh,
Sexily, I wish to seduce the dragon.
roll for sexy time. Sadness, critical failure.
Oh man. You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue. Tomorrow should be more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. They completed the most recent floor that they were on, like 100%ed it. And are currently selling and buying magical items right now to resupply to head back into the dungeon. So next session will be pretty fun and pretty exciting. So it's a thumbs up if you want to catch like the beginning of a brand new floor. You can kind of jump in whenever you want. And then Monday, unfortunately, this past week I've been very sick and I apologize. But Monday we should hopefully be back to Mass Effect. Back to fun alien times, and shout out to the comment on the most recent episode from a person whose name I didn't write down, which I probably should have, who said, I also don't care about Jenkins because you're a real one. Thank you. That's all I have to say about
a
that.
single person agreeing
one
with you
comment
amidst
you
a
read.
sea of people yelling at you is not reinforcement. That's
No,
an
it's got
outlier.
it. No, it helps my confirmation bias, so you know it's fine.
you're
That's how
not.
that
You're,
works,
you're,
right?
you're still not trying to eat the crab people, are you, Monty?
Shh. Action.
They're
Shut up.
tasty. Shut up.
They
Wait
look
a minute.
delicious. Wait,
At
what
least
were
she's
they
not
called?
trying to eat the Elcor.
What were the things called that were like the Rachni? Was they called the Rachni? They looked really good. Oh my god.
Stop,
There was like a
Monty.
warrior
Monty,
and I
stop
was
eating
like
all the people.
I was like, if you just take that thing's head and just snap it backwards, it'd be like a lobster tail. It'd be so delicious.
Right.
Oh my
Tonight's
god.
episode,
When
Monty
first
commits war
contact
crimes to sci-fi
happens.
games.
Yeah, when first contact happens, Monty is not allowed to interact with the alien.
God, why do you just want to eat all the other species? Jeez.
No, I just want to eat 2 of them. And you know, they're
Just 2
Kinda-
of the 7 that have been introduced in the first
Just
game.
2 of
that's
them.
all.
Ju-
yeah, just,
Two-
just
Two specific ones, but a
what are
certain
the-
amount of them. No, it's fine.
Just
one of them's just
29%
a
of all
glorified
the
janitor. The keepers are just little computer guys. But the Rachni seem like they're like lobster people. And you know
Why don't
what?
you want to eat the? Why don't you want to eat the little computer people to gain knowledge?
I want to eat them because their legs look delicious. That's why I want to eat them.
Monty, I want to watch you go up against the crabs and lobsters in Elden Ring and just divine justice.
Oh, dude, I fought those and like I was like, damn it, I hate that you're not this big in real life because I would be so happy.
What the
Are you?
Monty?
Did you go to Kaled at all?
I don't know what that is.
Good.
but-
Okay. Excellent. Good. Good.
If anyone lives in Maine or Maryland, please reach out to your senators and have them draft a bill that says Monty Glue is not allowed in your state. He will eat all your crabs.
No. No.
can't
You
believe-
are banned in Boston. How did this happen?
Listen, I would
can't
follow
believe
crab
Monty-
law. I'm gonna follow crab law. I know
Follow
better.
crab law.
Crab law.
Yeah.
Crab law.
There's
Crab
laws-
law.
there's
Just a
laws on-
crustacean with a little gavel. Ding.
There's laws on There's laws on crab catching. There's a limit. Yes.
It's pronounced the Rachni.
Oh, Rachni, thank you. Anyway, let's keep going. We're
Crab
starting late.
stream.
I can't believe Monty is the one who kidnapped Buttermon Jr.
No! Monty!
I was gonna say, if I were the game and I had to choose between the larger, stronger, more delicious crab and the smaller, weaker,
They're not for eating!
I would have gone with the larger crab anyway. So the
They're
game
made
kind of
of
had it in the
Data,
right mind.
Monty!
I know, but they look delicious.
Monty,
And-
I think you need to play this game that's coming out soon called Aggro Crab.
oh my god, yes.
Oh.
God, I love crab, man.
Oh, sorry, it's called
Either way.
Another crab treasure.
Another crab.
Either way, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yes, I'm gonna be playing some Deus Ex this coming Sunday. Other than that, everything else is pretty much same as per usual. This Friday will be the monthly art stream, so be on the lookout for that. Usually around 6, 7-ish Central Time. Yeah, be on the lookout. We have fun there. But yes, I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades. As always, it's Die Hard Dice. You hear that sound? Hear that sound? That is the sound of Die Hard Dice.
Our impending doom.
And you can create the sound of savings if you use the code Unexpectables on checkout. And it'll save you 10% on your order when you shop at dieharddice.com.
People are asking me what Die Hard dice I'm currently using. I'm using my Celestial Archon and then a secret pair of dice that I can't talk about.
Oh
A
shit.
special tool that will come in handy.
I got a special
It's a
tool that
secret
will
tool.
be useful for later. Yeah,
Is it
tries to
crab
kill us.
dice?
I wish.
Crab dice.
Oh, dude, Todd, make some crab dice. And make the
Yo,
like,
fucking-
make the 20 a crab. That'd be so cool.
No, listen,
Please don't
listen.
encourage our
No,
insane
no.
DM.
Don't think small. They're little spiky, like chitinous, like shaped, like orange D20s.
Can I just point out the irony of Monty saying to make dice look like crabs, but then says don't eat the dice?
Right. Exactly.
See,
All
I was
she's gonna
hoping
do
someone
is
else
eat
would
the
get that.
dice.
Oh.
Don't worry, as long as they don't smell like crabs, you won't be able to find them.
Don't worry, it's imitation
You
crab.
won't be able to find them.
Yeah,
What am I, a bloodhound?
maybe.
All right,
Either
come on,
way.
let's do bits and
Yeah, let's
subs.
go.
I want to
let's
get
go, we
one
gotta go. We
dead.
gotta play. Hurry up.
Awesome Link, thank you for the 17 months of Prime. One Sweet Girl, thank you for the 15 months. Grizzly Bear with a steel chair, thank you for the 19 months. Unmovable Walrus, thank you for the tier 2 sub for 18 months. Phil Lane, thank you for the 14 months. Warforged Mustache, thank you for the 5 months. Bill MSU, thank you for the 32 months. Alchemage, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Sloth 0130, thank you for the 34 months. A Real Meta, thank you for the 20 months. Grizzly Bear with a steel chair, thank you for the 1,300 bits. I Will Make Things Up, thank you for the 33 months. Gorilla with a Glock, thank you for the 21 months. Sonedge J, thank you for the 31 months. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 100 bits. Main Kuna, thank you for the 5 months of Prime. JSAR, 1975, thank you for the 500 bits. Chrysosaurus, thank you for the 10 subs gifted to the community. Tommy Toon 88, thank you for the 400 bits. United Alabast Airlines, thank you for the 10 subs gifted to the community.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're at it again.
Mutron 9, thank you for the 29 months of Prime. Extra Vowel, thank you for the 27 months. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 100 bits. That Skellabro, thank you for the 10 bits. That One Nerdy Dad, thank you for the 20 months of Prime. Beowulf the Bounty Hunter, thank you for the 18 months. I Make Things Up, thank you for the 200 bits. Dragosoon, thank you for the 100 bits. Pseudonymic Fake Name, thank you for the 32 months. Proto Saber, thank you for the 22 months. Mr. Nani, thank you for the 5 subs. Chrysosaurus, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Pirate Knight. Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. The Real Getsu Hero, thank you for the 27 months. Zanwind, thank you for the 32 months. Morthrandor, thank you for gifting 21 subs to the community. Callum Draws, thank you for the 50 bits. Random Man, thank you for the 34 months. United Alvast Airlines, thank you for the 100 bits. One Sweet Girl, thank you for the 21 bits. That Skelebro, thank you for the 10 bits. Henry Skellerman, thank you for the 100 bits. Blue Demon 617, thank you for the 11 months. Erwin Elf, thank you for the 30 months. Protoss 103, thank you for the 7 bits. EPAM, thank you for the 34 months. Reblast, thank you for the 4 months. Common Striders, thank you for the 14 months. Gorn ZX55, thank you for the 100 bits. United Alvast Airlines, thank you for the 100 bits. Morthrandor, thank you for the 11. Thank you for the 100 bits. I was reading the message. Apparently, we had a level 11 hype train at that point.
Holy shit.
What?
It's a big train.
That is a very large train. Zombie Master, thank you for the 16 months of Prime. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Mad Wombat Man, thank you for the 30 months. James Rochal, thank you for the 34 months at Tier 2. Zeger White, thank you for the 1,500 bits. Gauze21, thank you for the 3 bits. John Grimm, thank you for the 3 months. The Cayute, thank you for the 200 bits. Mad Tom K, thank you for the 200 bits. Raw Sodium, thank you for the 500 bits. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Spectrefall 99, thank you for the 100 bits. And Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope that wasn't Monty leaving.
Oh
I
no.
think it was.
Well,
Time to stall. Let's go.
Sorry, something got delivered at my door. I had to grab it. Apologies.
Stop if you heard this one. Dyslexic man walks into a bra.
What do you call a cow that rests up against a fence post? Lean meat. Haha. All right, everybody. Is everybody ready for a world of wonder like no other under the shining sun?
Is it
Galvanizing.
I guess so.
Let's go.
Bye, chat.
Come to a world of wonder like no other under the shining sun, where our people gather, disparate but as one. Come see the heroes rising, galvanizing, fighting for the day. Not what you expected, but heroes all the same. Sound out the trumpets, rain down the lights, as magic and mystery and wonder take flight. A world full of danger, always nearby. Been after they have arrived. With song, axe, and arrow, and a bright brand new age, will rise up to battle, the challenge the fates. Vanquishing evil, saving the day, an unexpectable journey awaits.
So, when last we left our adventures, Escan Seatlolly, Milo Brightbeam, Gaius Agni, Otho Valentinius, and Kai Valentinius, the party is now northbound in the accursed land of Easenvale, after running into evil pies, resentful chef ghosts, and familiar members of the Grey Shroud smugglers. The party has learned that Lynn has migrated to the more centralized town of Banner's Bend. After heading to the Sisters Bridge and purchasing lodging for the night and experiencing Tom the turkey in the Grey Trout's Crossroad camp, the party awakens to a gray sky and the oppressive haunt of the country of Easonvale. Rest is okay. It's not the most comfortable place.
I assume it's better than sleeping outside.
It does.
Are we
Despite there
haunted
being,
by gobbles in the distance?
you do wake up to an alarm clock of gobbles, like just perfectly in sync,
Ugh.
just like gobble, gobble, gobble.
Oh my god, they got sonar.
They have bat vision.
Oh
How
my
good
god.
is his hearing?
That's right. All turkeys have true sight in this universe.
Oh god!
But you do all awaken. It's weird because there's no wind outside. The world is stagnant and still, but there is a sense of warmth in this space, given all of the resting bodies kind of heating up the interior. So it makes it a little bit more comfortable. But the beds themselves are very uncomfortable, even with the bedrolls on. It's a bit crickety and kind of stiff, but you get a full night's rest in, so you guys gain the benefits of that. And you awaken the following morning, and what would you like to do?
I don't know
Check
about
for
everybody else.
gangrene.
God damn it. I'm ready to head out. Oh, I don't know about the rest of you.
I am of the same mind. I would like to move as soon as possible.
No time like the present.
We might want to get some idea of where we're going before we leave. If you guys don't mind, I'll check with the captain and see if I can make sure we're going the right way.
Are we sure we want him to know where we're going?
That's probably that. Yeah, we probably should be advertising where we're headed off to.
Well, I mean, we were told that they probably wouldn't care about our business as long as we didn't, try and seem secretive.
People lie.
The other thing too is that we know where we're going. We're taking the road after the bridge to go up north. We got it on your map right there.
He kind of pulls out the map and shows you the sort of missing space between part of the road and the city that we're going to.
Look, I know that, but look, we just follow the road. We head up north. Shouldn't be a problem, should it?
I mean, it's 3 days of travel, and we don't really know what's over there, but if you guys aren't that worried about it, I guess.
I think it's gonna be all right.
Slowly puts map away.
My map.
I mean, last time I did this, I only got an entire map of Martiralo, but whatever, it's fine.
Yes. I need a whole fucking map of Zombie Town, USA.
It won't be that way for long. We're fixing it.
Listen,
That's what, and we're trying not to advertise it.
yeah.
Sleeping in the literal den of the people who want it to be Zombie Town, USA.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to convince me above game. I'm fine either way.
All right, well let's skedaddle our token
Here
then.
we
We know where
go.
we're going.
Here we go. All right.
I want to go to Tomorrowland, which is presently like just decrepit land. It doesn't do anything.
My favorite Disney zone, Decrepit Land.
Decrepit land.
Before we head out, I'm going to check everyone's things to make sure we have all of our stuff.
You go through your things, and it is all accounted for.
I look at
To be
Kai.
fair,
The room had a lock,
all of
right?
you, as you kind of consider that oath, all of you look very reasonably well armed. Like you are all armed to the teeth, and given your probably more friendly nature, they probably didn't want to mess with you all that much.
I have
Yeah,
3
well,
axes.
Teehee, I explode.
That didn't stop Zoe's group, so.
That is true.
That's fair.
But they knew who we were.
They're
They knew we were
bolder,
gonna.
too.
But listen, I have 3 axes for 3 separate occasions. Tiny, little, itsy bitsy, and oopsie doodle. It's a giant.
I literally am a walking grenade, so you know.
Just pop the ring
Pull my
Release
pin,
the lash
Iskan!
and
Pull the
throw
pin!
him.
Oh my god.
Go to it.
Othos gonna look to Kai real quick.
You
Just
do
as
so?
he's making,
I'll allow it.
he's making sure. He's visually making sure that he's got all of his stuff, and he just sort of looks expectantly at Kai as if to say, "Do you still have it?"
It's a very subtle nod, but Otho has been around Kai long enough to know that he does.
Well, no time like the present.
Now I just imagine Gaius like with the Mo pose with like one great axe in one hand, the battle axe in the other, and the hand
I gotta
axe in
tell
his
ya,
mouth.
this
No,
is
the
pretty
hand
terrific.
the hand axe in his mouth. We're gonna kill you. You pray forever.
He's Zorroing it.
He is. He's beginning to believe.
Oh my god. All right, as you guys open up the door, you immediately see standing kind of outside, staring towards you, is Tom.
I'm gonna hide behind Gaius.
Hold
Okay.
me back. Hold me back.
Oh.
Hold me back.
Iskan's gonna kind of look towards the turkey. If you don't mind, we don't really want any trouble. We're just trying to go.
It begins to like do like the head bob thing and walks away.
Okay. Oh, that actually worked.
Okay, we need to construct a ballista and aim it directly at it.
Where's my peasant cannon?
Strange group. Oh my god.
You guys head.
Could you
wanna
all
head through the
stand and
bridge?
hand each other this rock? It'll be crazy, trust me.
All right, you guys want to head through the bridge?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
All right, as you make your way, you see one of the members of the Grey Shroud, a woman currently just kind of like picking her nose and like kind of flicking the contents on the ground. And she sees you approach. She goes, "Hey, what's going on there? You guys trying to make your way through?"
Aye.
We are.
She kind of looks over. Let's see. And she lets out a sharp whistle. And you watch as the large ogre missing an eye and an arm kind of lumbers over towards the gate. And you watch as he kind of takes a really ratty rope in his hand and kind of pulls this large wooden gate that is blocking the bridge itself. And they just pull it open slowly. And on the other side, you can see the rest of the stone bridge, which spans across a very large width of a river. Once again, you can see that the bridge itself is framed by statues of what looks to be some sort of knight-like imagery. And the door is held open for you. And the
Cool.
woman kind of looks and goes, "Best of luck. Don't get torn apart out there."
Thank you kindly.
Oh, something for their trouble. I want to throw a silver.
She snatches, she goes, "Thank you kindly. Now I really hope you don't get torn apart." And she pockets it.
I'm making friends.
Or customers.
All right.
For
as
when
you
your
guys-
candle business takes off.
As you guys make your way through, you can see as you kind of walk across this bridge, there's just the sound of tremulous water beneath you. And does anybody peer over the side to take a look?
I'm probably too short.
Sure,
You
why
are.
not?
There's not really an edge to look over, but there is like gaps that you can kind of peek through to see what's on the other side. And you kind of like stick your head out, Gaius, and you look down, and you can see to the south of this bridge, the river kind of splits, and there's sort of a large landmass of a kind of like a arrow pointed rock that has just been buffeted and battered by the waters and has kind of carved a sort of unique sort of cut into the stone. And the water is definitely rushing. You actually feel like a little bit of like a spray, almost like a sort of like foggy spray. Just has naturally been churned up by these waters. The waters themselves, you look out, is very gray and sort of like white that swirls into these very, very, very frightening whirlpools and whatnot. The water is just as hostile as this land.
The action park of rivers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but looking closely, would we be able to see any fish or wildlife in or along the river?
You don't see anything from this position. You're also very high up. This river cuts very deep into the ground. If there are fish in there, Who knows? You do not see them though.
Guess we'll move along.
Let's move. Yeah.
All right.
Jump,
What is your
jive, and
marching
wail
order?
across the bridge.
Let me take mid.
I'll be in front. I would feel very comfortable being the furthest away from the bridge people.
Very
that we
well.
just left.
Second front, I suppose.
Mr. Passive Perception of 21. You should probably take point anyway.
We're just gonna
I'll
call
say
him.
Eskin and Gaius are in the front. Milo, you want to be in the middle? The brothers want to take up the rear?
Sure.
All right. Unless stated otherwise, this is going to be your marching order. Okay? If you want to change it, you let me know. You can't do it last minute, though, if something happens and you're like, oh no.
Can I
We
hold
are-
Milo in hand so that I can pull the pin when under duress?
You gotta
Have on
find it
standby.
first.
No!
No!
Gaijin, no!
Little more.
Why would you say that?
Where's the pin? Where's the pin? He's gone. Where's the pin?
I no longer want to be part of this meme.
All right. As you guys set out, I want to see if I want to change up the ambience here.
Oh, good. Maybe it'll be happy.
No,
More peaceful.
No.
that's worse.
Good.
As you walk for what feels
Ugh.
like about 5 hours, taking periodic rests just to kind of rest your feet and drink your water and eat a little bit of a ration here and there, the landscape begins to open up to you as you proceed further. And as you approach E-scan with your passive perception, you notice like something standing in the distance, like a structure.
Okay.
And as you approach, you see basically a directional sign. I will
Presumably
reveal some-
in common.
It
Just
is
wait
in
to apply.
common, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm revealing more space for you. I'm gonna make sure that chat can
Oh.
see.
Oh my god!
This way for pie.
3 more squares.
As you guys approach, you can see off in the far distance, kind of framed by trees, a village. And as you walk up, you see that now the road splits off into 4 directions. To the north, to the west, to the south, and to the east, where you came from. As you all approach the sign, and, I'm sure, Milo, you're able to kind of see it too. It's a very large and well-kept sign, albeit a bit gray and aged. There's some moss kind of growing on it and, like, tangles of what was holding together. Pointing north, you see Banier's Bend.
Can you spell that for me? Just because I feel like
Sure
I've
can.
spelt it differently every time.
Ye old map quest.
Banier's Bend, right there.
Okay.
Pointed to the west, you see the signpostage saying Connie.
Oh. Hi, Connie.
And to the south, you see the name Dverg's Landing.
That's a name.
Diverg. Okay.
And to the east, you see
The sign just
Sisters-
says, I don't know, some bridge or whatever.
Sister's Bridge is what it says.
See, we know where they're going.
Well, yeah, north. Let's hope there's nothing in between.
All right. You guys continue north.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
As you take the northern path walking, eventually dark begins to creep once again. And the terrain slightly changes. It's less of like open field and more of like kind of a mixture of, rocks mixed with long grass, mixed with like little peppers of trees. The terrain is a much more unkept farmland look to it on this side of the river. How would you like to camp for the night?
I have a question. Would there be enough? Would there be enough open stone and or rubble that we could not maybe something similar to Fort Dort but smaller in scale, just something that could kind of brace us
I
or
will
give a wall?
say, if you guys want to work together to build a little rock fort, I would say group survival check. This is gonna be a hard check though, because it's gonna take a lot of energy to do this.
I don't know. Do you think the
Rocks.
audience will like Fort Dort Super?
No, this is
It's
a
gonna be-
different. This
Fort
is
Dort
Fort
GT.
Dort GT. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
I was saying
completely
it's gonna be
different.
better than Fort Dort GT.
Step into the grand
Fort
door.
Dort.
I'm personally a fan of the original Fort Dort. That's my favorite.
Yeah, but it really doesn't get
para.
going until Fort Dort Z, honestly. That's
No,
when it
fuck
gets
off.
really
Fort Dort is
exciting.
better. I like Fort Dort.
Fort Dort is way better. Fort Dort Z is so
Thank you,
formulaic.
guys.
I'm
Okay, but
rolling
raise
my
your hand.
survival check.
Please.
Raise your hand if your only experience with Fort Dort was in Spanish with subtitles.
Oh shit! Look at that 22 and that nat 20
Ooh,
on
nice.
that side.
18.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Hope.
We're gonna have a wall.
Hang on, survival. Yahoo, 16.
all right. You guys find like a
Natural
shelf.
20.
Yeah, we have 22, 18, 9, 20, and a 16, which is essentially 1, 2.
Bonus to survival and y'all. Wow.
Yeah, everybody but Escan succeeds with flying colors.
You know the guy with the
Though-
highest fucking survival
though
check.
I
Whatever.
imagine Escan, you're focusing on jotting down these locations
That's
on your map.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But the rest of you find Kai, you actually find like a rock shelf that's kind of like a hill that's just like a flat rock face, and you guys kind of make like a semicircle of stones with the efforts of Gaius and Milo and Otho. You
I
guys
throw
kind of
it
make like
back.
a
I wanted a rock lobster. I throw it back until I get a lobster.
I hate you so much.
But you guys managed to make probably again enough to cover Milo. Like it's basically Milo height of stone. And yeah, you guys make a little structure to kind of hang out in.
Yo,
So-
Milo's got full cover. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So is this gonna be Fort Dort GT or Fort Dort Super?
I did like Rockford, but we could go.
7 days to Fort Dort. Oh, come on, guys. You fucking played that game. You should have
Yeah,
gotten that
I
reference.
know.
How
I
about
just
we
you
call it the Crater?
What are we
Well,
naming it? Hurry!
Dort
Oh,
Bebop.
alright.
Well, he got a
Fort-
natural 20. Let's call it Fort Dort Kai.
Hey!
Sure.
KY. Yeah, let's go.
Fort Dort Kai. Let's
Fort
go.
Dort Kai.
I get that reference.
We're gonna have a Fort
Uh-huh.
Dort in
I'm
every
sorry, I
country,
don't
y'all.
follow.
Well, you see.
Beautiful.
And here's
You're naming it after him because of the role. That makes sense. I don't follow
Yeah.
the joke. That is.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
There
You'll
we go.
understand when you're older.
There you go. I put it on the map. There's Fort Dort Kai. It's kind of hidden by the river, but it's there in the spirit. All right.
Amazing.
Wow, that feels so apropos.
Alrighty. As you all kind of settle down for a rest, do we want to use the same watches from last session? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sure. Just don't
Alright.
fall asleep.
All right.
I'll do
Ethan,
my best.
you were up first. Are you guys making a fire, or are you just being out in the dark?
I presumed no fire.
Yeah,
No fire.
same.
Okay, no fires. Disadvantage
So
then,
s-
Escan.
Yeah. I almost clicked persuasion. It's very close. 10.
You kind of keep your ears out. I imagine you kind of like work on your map to candlelight and on occasion kind of look out. You do hear what I could only describe as more just weird noises in the distance. Nothing immediately close to you, but you hear weird kind of like shrieks and howls in the far distance.
Ah, the sounds of home. I will. I shall awaken Milo.
I think so.
Yeah, next up would
Yeah.
be Milo. Yep.
I'll awaken Milo.
Oh boy, let's a go.
Excuse you?
Wow, double sevens.
Level 7.
Ugh. At least I didn't sleep. I guess it's fair. The walls around me are very tall.
Yeah, it's very tall. You realize that you
like
guys
an
probably
ahoge just like sticking out over the top.
you realize you did not invest in what would be essentially a step stool equivalent. So you're just like, well, This is fine.
Dirt's
You
looking
don't-
good tonight, boys.
You don't hear anything, but your watch goes without a hitch.
There was a butt though, Monty. There was a butt.
You're fine.
No,
What the
there's a
fuck?
butt.
It was
Watch
a
out for the
long,
ghost duck.
hanging butt.
Alright, who's next?
That would be Otho.
Okay, here I go.
Watch out for the butts.
Just a go.
Very
ghost
nice.
butt.
Soft 20.
Otho, as
Yeah.
you're kind of like looking around, you can see down like off the hill from where you are. You're kind of at a higher altitude. You can see that there is like light and smokes in that little village nearby. But you get a very bad feeling about it.
In the one that's directly next to us.
The one that is to the west of you, yeah. You can see like a couple of the houses have like a little bit of light, and you can see there's some plumes of smoke.
I don't like it.
House
No, sir.
zombies.
He doesn't
Not
like
at all.
But beyond that, your watch goes without a hitch.
Okay. I will wake our next contender.
That would
Dad.
be Gaius.
That's me getting out my hooded lantern, unless I don't need it. 'Cause I
You
did-
probably would need it for the first half, so might as well pull it out.
Sure, because that's the whole reason I took morning watches, so I could get it on daylight. Perception. Kablam, 8.
8. You kind of peer around on occasion, lifting up the hooded lantern to take a look around, but eventually morning creeps up on you, the sort of gray dawn, and your watch goes without a hitch, and all of you guys will wake up.
Cool.
Let's go.
No one slept. Well, I mean, during their watch. That's what I mean.
No one slept during their watch. I'd say
No
that's a
one
success.
slept at all. What a wonderful rest.
All right, let's move forward.
Northward bound we go.
Let us
Northward down
commence
you
forth.
go. I will reveal for you more.
we go.
I guess we can diagonal next time.
I thought you said we could die next time. I'm like, what?
Oh,
That is also possible.
Both are true.
diagonally.
As you all kind of proceed forward at a very decent pace, you notice here that unlike the roads of Pulmonata and Runnel, the roads here are much more sophisticated. You're actually beginning to see cobblestone and various patches of actual kept road that have definitely been overgrown over the year of Eastonville's state. But there is a significantly better quality in the path ahead that opens up a bit more. It peppers between cobblestone to gravel and kind of back and forth. You can see areas where it would definitely be a lot more muddy has been fixed. It's been fixed with cobblestone to make travel a lot easier for wagons and carts, and also for foot. And as you guys proceed forward, Eastgand is at this point, probably within, I'd say, maybe early afternoon, you begin to hear noises up ahead.
Am I able to kind of guess at what the noises might be, or are they just noises?
In the far off distance, you hear, and you hear men shouting.
Guys, I think we might have a battle ahead of us.
Well, we know that one can't be easy, so let's just keep going.
Hold out the great axe.
All right, as you guys charge forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as you all charge forward, you see a rather interesting scene. You see a group of 3 individuals currently. A very tall dragonborn. I believe he is sorry, just checking my notes here. A bronze dragonborn wearing hide armor, just swinging a massive warhammer, and kind of not hiding behind him, but like keeping a distance behind him are 2 humans in robes, currently holding up holy symbols. And you can currently see that they are surrounded and currently had their path ahead cut off by a group of gray-skinned undead creatures.
Oh,
I will move
boy.
into the battle area here.
Milo's
shit.
gonna get fierce.
the long map.
Oh my!
I'm gonna scoot over this way.
Are these two
Those are the humans, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are humans.
Oh, that's a lot of Zambos.
You see a woman and a man. Both of them look kind of a little haggard, but it is currently the Dragonborn ahead that is kind of keeping the fray back, but they clearly have, these creatures have clearly rushed forward. You can see them kind of running at a full speed, and as you guys run forward, you come to meet them. And I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Ha! Natural
Natural
20!
one.
Hey.
Let's go!
That's a 5.
Initiative is not Gaius's best strong suit.
I'm very
3.
sorry.
This is so fucking common hat right now, Monty. It doesn't matter. I expect low initiative on Gaius at this point.
All right, I have
Milo
quite a
was,
few
like,
initiatives
super
to
prepared.
roll here, so give me just 2
Folks
seconds
of
here.
Hey, Milo heard that there were folks of the cloth walking by. That was the only thing giving him like comfort, and now they're under attack.
I like
Things will die.
I like to imagine it's like battle. Just like instantly explodes.
Just you
Oh,
wait.
wizard!
It's a dead wizard.
It's
a dread
wizard time! Fireball!
Wizard.
Distance fight.
I love that his fucking beard is ethereal fire.
Yeah, his spectral beard is dope. Also, I can't believe these zombies are fighting with their mouths full. That's so dangerous. They could choke.
Right?
Not good for
Sorry.
you.
I need
Practice
a 30
safe cannibalism, folks.
1 second.
The ghouls just go. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no, he's choking! Heimlich him!
Yeah, oh, wait a minute.
And he's got no stomach.
I don't need to breathe.
Air doesn't pass through my lungs.
Alrighty, let's roll these initiatives real fast. We have Milo. We have, luckily,
Yes.
second. And then, right after him,
Oh, hey, you all look like you could use some help, eh?
Hector, bud, you know, you're looking like you're having a rough go of it there. 0. Okay.
I'll take care of that wizard over by the bubbler. That's for you.
I-
Buzzy.
Bubbler.
I was gonna cut that wizard in half.
Hey, split Robin's wizard in twain.
We have Otho. We have E-Scan. And we have Gaius. So make sure everybody, Milo, Otho, E-Scan, Gaius. Who am I missing?
Kai?
Kai.
I'm missing Kai. Where's Oh, right. Kai was here. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of things on this
No, I
turnover
know.
right
It's
now.
just the ongoing joke of like, oh, right, Kai's here.
Oh my god. Alrighty. So, as you all kind of blitz forward, you may place yourselves anywhere inside of this pink square, and then we will start the combat.
I'm ready to get started.
I am ready.
This is so make fun of me.
Let's get it farted.
Let's get it sharded in here.
It
Oh,
is.
no.
I will murder all of you.
All
Alright. Everyone good to go? Everyone in the spot they want to be on?
Let's do it.
Let us
Alright.
commence forth.
Let us commence forth. And as you commence forth, Milo, you are up first, immediately seeing members of the cloth harried by undead creatures.
Oh
It
yeah.
is your turn.
Oh, he angry. He's small angry. Runs up behind this bronze dragonborn and just screams out, "Odin, bring your righteous lights!" And everyone gets to roll con saves because I'm within 30 feet of everything.
You are, yeah.
Everything. It is DC. Con save DC 14.
Alright, I'm gonna go down my list here. Alright. The big one here got a 14,
That just meets.
so then he succeeds. Okay. Gonna go in order what I have on my list here. That's cocked. This one got a 19,
Mm-hmm.
so that one succeeds as well. That one rolled a 9, so it's a failure there.
That's failure.
There is another 19,
Damn.
so that one's a success. And then, yeah, you're within range of this guy here. That is going to be an 11, which is a failure.
Mm-hmm.
And then Whiskbeard over here.
Fireball.
Let me grab his spell. Ooh, actually, okay, it's to be chunky. That's gonna be a natural 20 for him.
Damn.
Time.
Well,
So he's
Zito,
gonna
don't
take
encourage.
no damage with the natural 20, unfortunately. But you had a couple failures, and go ahead and roll your damage.
+2. Oh.
So that's 9.
9 damage. Halved if they pass.
All right, give me 1 second just to write all this down. It's 9. That's half. That will put it at that.
it was still very valiant.
It was very much, yeah.
I have to give you guys the sound effects from Realism 2 for the wizard screaming. I have to. It's imperative now at this point.
So failures. That's 7. That puts it at that amount. And Skeleton Man takes no damage because he got a natural 20, unfortunately.
Curse you,
All right.
Skeleman.
On
Curse
God,
you, Skeleton.
And then
All
I'm gonna move back 10 feet and kind of square up alongside the rest of the clergy. Can I use my bonus action to determine what they may who they may worship?
Sure, go ahead and roll a religion check.
14.
14. You would recognize those symbols of swords and shields anywhere. These are servants of Vetrion, the god of combat, war, and prowess and honor in battle.
Let's go. Okay, that's turn.
All right. The Dragonborn immediately sees you and goes, "Ha, we're not the only ones damned out here. Welcome aboard. Appreciate the help." And he is going to, let's see, what does he want to do? He is going to, he's got so many fun little things.
Make it.
He's gonna swing with his warhammer, I think. Let me just grab that real fast. Sorry, thank you for your patience. I had to tweak a character sheet for this because he's a very unique character. So let's roll the hit first. That hits, and that is going to be. There's a D8.
I see you, Connor. Are you gonna curve the arrow?
Nice.
Curve the
You
dagger.
watch as he swings into this creature in front of him and chops into it and kind of rears his warhammer back. And he turns around and goes, "Isabella! Malaville! Help our new friends!" As he turns back to face his combatants. It is now the Acolyte's turn. Let's see.
Could you say those names for me one more time?
Isabella and Malaville.
Malaville.
Malaville, yep. Isabella is going to bless Gaius, Otho, and Escan.
Ooh.
So you are blessed.
Hashtag.
Hashtag blessed.
And I'm gonna
Hashtag
put Mark-
murder.
What does bless do again? That's advantage?
You get a
Up to
D4 to add for your saving throws or to hit.
Gotcha.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And Malaville is going to bless Kai, Milo, and their companion. here.
Hashtag blessed.
I'll use red for that.
Thank you for blessing me.
There we go, Kai. And there we go.
I'm very glad that you're committed to this bit, Bosco.
That was me.
Oh,
These guys
very
are,
glad you're committed to the bit.
I think Gaius, out of everybody, you would be the one that knows it. These two acolytes are not very well armored, and they're definitely going to use you as meat shields because they look squishy as hell. So they're going to run kind of over here, putting space
Alright.
between them and the enemy. That ends their turn. It is now the enemy's turn, specifically the gray-skinned zombie creature's turn.
Oh no.
The skeleton on the shelf points a kind of bony finger down.
This Christmas, bring your family what they really want. The
This
skeleton on the shelf.
This first one rushes you, Gaius, with an incredible speed.
Okay.
And it is going to go
Okay.
for a bite attack on you.
Okay.
That is cocked. I'm going to roll that. Oh, God. And now it's just falling off the table.
Honey,
Cool.
this is what your
Sorry.
dice tray's for.
I know. That is probably gonna miss. That is a 6. As this thing scrambles on the grass, charging at you full speed, it kind of opens its mouth and you bring up. Do you have your axe on you?
I have my great axe ready.
You bring up your great axe and it bites down on your great axe as you kind of hold it back.
I like to narratively believe that just like Gaius just stands there smiling and then just like tilts the head of the great axe to the left and it just doinks its head on it.
This one charges you, Milo,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to swing at you with its claws.
I'm a flashbang it.
You're gonna flashbang it? You got it. It's probably good.
I'm gonna get you. Oh!
Your flashbang makes it roll a natural 1.
Let's go!
As it charges towards you, you flash the sunlight in its eyes, and this creature has only known this sort of derelict cloudiness. And it lets out a scream, and it kind of falls to the ground and is now prone.
Wow.
Kill.
Chill.
Why do we bring
This-
Billy to these fights anyway?
This one charges in and is going to attack the Dragonborn man.
Oh no.
Please tell me his name is Trogdor.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
And unfortunately, he hits, and he's going for a claw attack. So this is going to be kind of
Uh-oh.
bad.
Bad.
But he is blessed, so he might be fine.
Boys.
He takes 6 points of damage. He needs to make a con save.
Oh, I hope they're not ghouls.
And
I think they're
D4.
I hate ghouls.
You watch as he gets slashed and his body kind of tenses for a moment, but he shrugs off the effect.
Get him.
This last one
Oh no.
runs forward and leaps off of the ground and looks towards you, Escan, and is
I'm
going
not
to
here.
is going to slash at you with its claws.
No.
That is definitely going to hit. That is a 22 to hit you.
Owie.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Don't forget your bless.
I'm blessed.
You are blessed, and you're probably going to take a lot of damage.
Roll
Roll
it.
your D4.
Roll 1d4.
Hashtag bless.
10.
10. You just beat the DC.
Oh,
You take 4 points of damage as the claws slash into your flesh, and you feel your body kind of like almost in shock, like tense up, but you manage to shake off the effect, and it finds no purchase. The large creature in front of the Dragonborn is going to. Let's see. Is going to do probably a bite attack against him. Nope, that misses. It goes for a bite, and you watch as this Dragonborn kind of bashes the underside of his chin, so he doesn't even find purchase. That ends the gray zombie creature's turns. Kai, it is now your turn.
That was terrifying. Does that dude up on the ledge look like he's doing anything other than giving out orders?
It looks like he's looking for something on his person.
Where'd I put that?
Can I tell what?
Where's my mini?
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything on him that he's looking
If
for?
you want a bonus action perception check, you can, yes.
Hold on, let me get my Glock.
That's a no.
Now, where did I put my Mac 11s?
Kai is going to move behind this rock,
Okay,
Thanks, you could
he will
help,
take-
bro.
and he will take the dodge action.
you got it. Alrighty. That brings us to Otho. It is now your turn.
Otho, seeing an opportunity here, is going to loose his saber from its sheath, and he's going to run up to this prone zombie, and he's going to try and slash at it a bit.
You got it. Go for it.
All right, I believe I have advantage.
You do, because he is prone.
And you have sneak.
That's plus
Does a
2.
13 hit?
13 hits.
Alrighty.
15.
He takes 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. you kind of do like a Kirby down beast slide over, stand up on a full height, and just bring down your saber on the back of this creature, doing 10 points of damage. It lets out a screaming howl and is looking very rough.
I am then going to bonus action, cunning action, disengage.
You got it.
And I am going to slide over between to sandwich this zombie between Gaius and myself. And
You
that'll
got
be my
it.
turn.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Escan, it is now your turn.
My friends have betrayed me. I am alone and no
I
only
am
fear.
right here.
I am alone and no only fear.
This is like King Arthur in Spamalot when he's singing "I'm all alone."
Yeah.
Patsy's
I'm
like
not
right there.
dead. I feel happy.
After the slash attack, Iskan will kind of roll off of it to the side and maneuver his staff in between himself and the zombie. This guy's getting thunderwaved.
Okay.
I ain't
That's a
got
con
time
save?
for this.
Shaboopy!
Damn.
It's a con
that's not
save
great.
DC 14, or he's taking 14 thunder damage and being
That
pushed
is-
against the wall.
That is 8, and he absolutely takes that damage. Can you click the description of Thunderwave if possible?
Ooh, if he like
Yes.
knocks into something.
Because I think they might take additional damage, but let me see.
Splort.
10 feet away. Okay. Yeah.
So-
He crashes into the back of the stone. You watch as there's like a sizable crater. Like, you know, in anime where they throw a guy and he hits like rock and it like does like
Yeah.
the cracks or whatever. You basically blast him into the wall and rock kind of peppers on top of him and he kind of peels himself out of the rock and kind of shakes his head and
He's still within
He's-
5 feet of me.
he is, yes, and he looks very rough.
I'm gonna really regret this. I'm gonna go ahead and bite
Mark,
him.
don't do it!
I'm
Don't
gonna
All right,
do
go
it.
for a bite
Oh my
attack.
God.
No, I'm going to do it.
Here
Holy
he
bless.
goes again.
Don't forget you have bless.
Hungry eyes.
Bless.
I'm-
Bless.
There's no way I'm gonna hit that.
No,
even.
You
this
don't
is
know
really-
that.
A 9 is not gonna hit him.
A 9 doesn't hit.
There's
But you-
no way in hell a 9 is gonna hit him.
You never know.
I know.
I
As
hate
you,
to say this,
Wait,
but in a
is
bug
he
game, I
prone?
know.
Is he prone, Monty?
The creature takes 2d8 thunder damage pushed away as it's no, he is not prone. Unless it's
Okay.
listed in the spell description, he's not prone. You just
Fair
smacked
enough.
into a wall because there's a wall right there. Unfortunately, he's not shoved away
Yeah.
from you.
In his desire to never taste undead meat ever again, Isken just doesn't reach far enough and misses.
I like to imagine, like in slow motion, like your tongue hits the body before your kind of teeth do, and you do the SpongeBob thing when he tries Gary's food. And you're like,
Oh
"No."
God,
Yeah. All right. Yeah, does that end your turn?
that'll be it.
All right.
I'm in distress.
It is the skeleton's turn, and you watch as the skeleton shuffles around and produces a acrid green bottle,
Oh,
Wizard time.
which
if he's got a bottle,
Fireball.
is he really a wizard? Perhaps he is an arcane trickster.
yeah, he's gonna go for you, Ev, though. You're more fun.
I see.
He is going to use a lob acid attack.
Oh,
That is going to be a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
All right. You take 5 points of acid damage as the vial shatters against your back and burns the back of your neck.
just what is ah! Oh God, why does it burn?
The skeleton cackles, but there's no air because there's no lungs, so it just kind of rattles its top and bottom jaw together as it begins to produce another bottle.
An asshole.
Rattle my bones.
Hold
How
on.
is it cold and hot at the same time?
That's the noise it makes.
Alrighty, that ends their turn. Gaius, it is now your turn.
All right, let me see if I hit this fucker.
You got it.
Don't forget your +2 and your bless. Oh.
Oh,
Well, bless ain't gonna help.
I'm gonna roll severity. 4, it is just a miss.
All right, action surge. I'm pissed. Try again.
You got it, go for it.
Battle axe. No, great axe.
You can only have one because the great axe is a two-handed and the battle axe is
I meant to use great axe. I must have clicked on battle axe by accident. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
There's so many axes. All right, +2 because you are flanking. That just hits.
Oh, and
Oh,
you're
cool.
blessed.
Oh, I don't have
And
to
you
add
are
the bless,
blessed.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't have to add
okay.
the bless though. You're good.
All right, here I go. 12 slashing.
Oh my god.
I'm sick of this shit.
Get
You
slashed.
cleave into the gray zombie-like creature ahead of you, kind of slicing down the clavicle between the neck and the stomach. It is a solid chunk, and the creature kind of rears backwards, and you're used to the zombies that you fought before, but these things kind of stretches back and kind of responds with aggression, and is still standing, but looks very rough.
Haha.
Is that in your turn?
That's all I got for
All
right
right,
now, anyway.
top of the turn order. Milo, it is now your turn.
Watching this nearly cackling skeleton injure my good friend, while it's cackling, Milo will charge his right hand with divine light, and we're just gonna blast the living crap out of this boy.
Superman punch!
So anyway, I started blasting.
Blasting! I'm adding my bless.
Okay. I shit
11.
you not.
Uh-huh.
With the bless, you just hit.
Let's
Yeah.
go! Alakablam!
Behold my
14
bottle,
points of
fuckboy.
radiant.
Let's go.
All right.
14 radiant,
14
Alakablam.
radiant damage. He glassed Otho. That's
Yeah, no,
literally he
I
played.
glassed him up!
Milo, you thrust out your hands towards him and you hit this skeleton right in the stomach to the point where all the little holes and pockmarks in his robes are now glowing like a celestial starscape, as there's now a glowing boom inside. He kind of realigns his spine back into position. He is still standing, and he looks like he's still got some life in him.
Okay. With that, I'm going to reposition myself. Attack of opportunity by the zombie, but disadvantage because prone, I
He is
think.
prone, yep.
All right.
I don't know if they get a disadvantage with the prone. I'm gonna double check that. Give me 2 seconds here.
Alakazua, Michikapula, bippity boppity.
Thank you for your patience.
This creature has a
Put it
disadvantage
together
on
and
attack
what do you
rolls.
got? My spleen!
Yep. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. All right. So he's still gonna swing at you because
Uh-huh.
he's, you know,
Yeah.
got murder in those eyes. That is going to be I think that's gonna miss.
Mhm.
That is going to be a 13, which I
That will
believe
miss.
misses.
Yep.
All right. You manage to run as he sweeps towards your legs with his claws.
And I am just gonna body block the zombie that could threaten this other cleric.
Got it. Alrighty. That brings us to the Dragonborn. He is going to swing again with his Warhammer. He's going to hit with his Warhammer.
Just imagine the wizard.
By the sword of my gun!
By the sword of my gun.
Yes.
By the power of the arcade in this gun I found.
By the hollow bullets of Aglabar! Here I go!
By the power of the arcane
Gun
and
of
this,
omens.
by the power of the arcane and this acid I have.
Ooh. All right, it is now the Acolyte's turn.
Oh, did he miss?
No, he hit. He did a little bit of damage.
Oh,
He's
okay.
swinging into
Um,
the big boy.
Yeah, he's swinging into the big guy. He's keeping his attention. The big one looks pretty terrifying, honestly.
Please, Mr. Acolyte, sir, could you please help me? I am in danger.
Who got hit?
Me!
You got hit. Okay.
Yeah.
And Otho, I
Blood.
believe.
Did Gaius get hit?
Nope.
Gaius?
Uh-uh.
No, Otho got hit.
Yeah, Otho and
this-
Iskan, I believe.
This cleric is going to move here and is going to cast Cure Wounds on you, Escan.
Yay.
These guys don't look as much as combatants as, like, you know, help.
Support.
Yeah. Plus spellcasting modifier. Give me
Help
1
is
second
what I
here.
desire most.
You heal for 6 Escan.
Sweet.
And Malaville is going to move the fuck away.
Listen, man. Support is support unless you're a Pegasus Knight, in which case, fuck you. You suck.
Wow.
They suck in Fire Emblem. I'm sorry.
Which Fire Emblem?
All of them.
Oh, wow. On the week of its new baby boy.
Listen, that doesn't help the meta.
Otho, as the acid is chewing away at your flesh, you feel a hand touch your back as Isabella is going to also cast Cure Wounds on you. Hey, for 6 as well.
Hey, back at the
And
full.
Let's go.
Confirm where she
Oh no,
was.
he's in acid vial rage.
Yeah, he is.
He's about to get super soaked.
She is going to move 1 tile this way. Actually,
Could
she's
she
going to
move
notice the
diagonally?
ghoul. She could, yeah, but that would put her in combat with this one. Technically, yeah, because this one... Actually, no, she will run...
Dive into the lake. It's safer.
It might.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get wet. She's going to move over this tile, and that's going to end her turn. That brings us to the enemy's turn.
Oh no!
Do this in order. Let's see. We're going to start with skeleton. That's skeleton. This is skeleton. This
Don't
is...
give up, skeleton.
Yeah, don't give up, skeleton. This school here, I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 will be Gaius, or actually 1 or 2 will be Otho, and 3 and 4 will be Gaius. He is gonna go for you, Otho.
Okay.
It is going to reach out with its claws.
No.
That is going to be a 12 to hit you.
That misses.
All right, as it swings its claws at you, you kind of bring up your blade and parry the strike. This one is going to use half of its movement to get up. Let's see. Escan, if you wish to use your reaction, you can do so to do an opportunity attack on this ghoul as it actually charges towards Gaius. Seemingly ordered by the skeleton.
Hey, buddy. Say hello to my wooden friend. It's the staff. I mean.
Oh
the staff.
shit.
That hits!
That's
Bonk.
a 16 to hit for 1 damage.
1 damage. You bonk him as he makes his way. He is barely holding on as you bludgeon his head on the way out.
I'm
But he
so
is going.
excited.
He is going to flank with his pal, and he is going to do a claw attack against you, Gaius.
Catch this overhead.
One day
that
I'll
is-
gain some strength and actually do damage, guys.
That is a 16 to hit you, Gaius.
That matches.
All right. Unfortunately, that hits. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please. Don't forget you have bless.
Nat
Oh
20.
shit.
Oh my god!
There you go.
You don't feel shit. Hey, this don't hit at all.
That tickled.
You take 4 points of slashing damage. I'm rolling like garbage on the slashing damage, and you don't even feel the effects at all. Like there's like nothing there. You've had harder shit.
It's like what?
Let's go.
I'm rolling like garbage on the slashing damage. Casually does 25% of my health in one attack.
Because we're level 2.
I know.
The Dragonborn gets an attack of opportunity on this gray-skinned zombie. He will take and he will hit. That's good.
Oh,
4. Nice.
Oh,
7
good
points of damage.
oh, okay.
But this ghoul, well, cat's out of the bag now. The gray zombie is going to strike at you, Escan, with flanking with its pal that has peeled himself out of the crater.
Oh no. No, please.
That is going to be a 24 to hit you with its claws. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Don't forget you do have bless,
11.
but you're fine. You shake off the paralysis effect, but you are going to take 6 points of slashing damage
I
to your
just
back.
Got that health back. I got exactly that amount of health back.
Also, I'm just going to point out here that the skeleton did get guiding bolted.
He did.
So,
And I would do something about that if I weren't in extreme mortal peril.
the other ghoul is going
mean
to
gray
attack you,
zombie?
Milo. The gray zombie, yes, the gray
Yeah.
zombies. The
Well,
zombies
he's
that are
gonna
gray.
get another eye full of sunlight right in the dumb face.
Okay. How many times can you do that a day?
4.
Nice. All right.
It does take a long rest to recharge, though. Where
Ha ha ha. Last
Channel di-
cleric.
Channel
I-
Divinity takes.
I
Yeah.
unfortunately rolled really well on both, and that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, whatever.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, Milo.
Don't forget your race.
Plus. It's 9. I don't make it.
You don't make it as your body seizes up And Milo is now paralyzed. You also take 5 points of slashing damage. The large creature currently fighting it out with the Dragonborn is going to also swing with its claws at him.
This is why I hate ghouls.
That misses as he brings up his warhammer. The long-clawed creature does not find purchase in his flesh. That brings us to Kai. It is now your turn.
I just T-posed and fell over.
Don't you mean gray zombies, guy?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
They have claw attacks that paralyze their ghouls.
I don't know what you're
Is
talking
Mod
far
ragdoll
off
sound
bottle
effect.
throwing boy still chucking stuff?
Yes,
It looks like he's preparing to, yeah.
Okay, I'd like to ready action a shot to shoot the whatever he's
You-
pulling out of his hand when he throws it.
You are currently behind a wall, so you actually don't have an eye view of him at the moment.
Okay, let me fix that. Give me 1 second. And now I do.
You
Shorter
have
wall.
to move one more tile. One more tile.
But shorter
and you
wall.
can
I'm
see
going to
him.
use it as a break.
Also, he's glowing very
Literally,
vibrantly.
no one can hit you from where you are. You're fine.
Yeah, you can
And
see him
that'll-
currently pulling out another acrid vial.
If he goes to throw it, I'm shooting it.
All right, held
In his
action to
hand.
shoot when he throws.
Yep.
All right. Okay, that brings us around to Otho. It is now your turn.
All right. Yeah, probably better just to deal with this one. Otho is going to strike at the one that's sandwiched between him and Gaius.
You got it.
Hiya. That's a 14, 16.
16
Plus your
absolutely
blast,
hits.
Yeah.
Krakatoa. That is
Jesus.
17 slashing damage.
How do you want to kill this ghoul?
I just when it swings at me, I parry its blow, I shove its claws up over its head, and in the same motion I slice the front of its brain.
You got it. You just give it a free lobotomy and haircut. Hey, shout out to that Twitch viewer.
Hey.
And yeah, you just cut it off and it slumps to the ground dead.
Let's go.
Nice.
Like that shot in Underworld. You know the shot
Otho about to carry.
where
Alright.
Ai's face splits in two. You know.
Yeah.
You can still offhand attack, can't you?
I can.
The thing with that ran up to Gaius is almost dead. Go finish it.
But I did see Milo freeze up.
This is true.
I am face down T-posing
Don't
on the
worry.
floor.
Yeah, if he's T-posing, he's fine.
Eastgun
think
goes
Guy-
right after you.
I think Gaius can handle it. I'm going to run up to this
Please
Zambo
don't.
right here.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's helping Mark.
Yeah.
And what's your
Oh,
point?
I just want to make sure that's what we're doing today. Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Just making sure you want to confirm this.
Just making sure. Are you sure you want to
So
do
we're
that
helping
on
Mark
your
today.
turn?
Cool. All right, got it.
Are you sure you would like to do this on your turn? Are you sure you don't want to do this thing that I want
Press
to do?
A to confirm.
I'm gonna dagger offhand.
Damn.
No sneak attack because you already had your sneak attack for this turn.
That is a natural one.
Oh. Roll
I'm gonna go
severity.
help Mark by stabbing him.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda hope it's severe.
You swing into this thing and it parries your dagger, shattering it into pieces. Bits of metal
Oh,
spray
what the
across the
fuck?
ground.
Oh,
As I rolled
God.
a 19 severity and the weapon
Jesus.
is destroyed.
Well, I am down one dagger.
Good thing you brought that bandolier of 20 of them, right?
I have 2 of them now. Scratch
All
that.
right.
I have 3 of them now.
Oh no, what a nightmare. Alright.
Now you can juggle.
Does that end your turn there, Otho?
I suppose it does.
Alright. that brings us around to Eastcan. It is now your turn. You're between a ghoul in a hard place and another ghoul.
Yeah. Seeing Milo go down, narratively, Iskan will be moving to stand protectively over him, but mechanically speaking, I'm going to move down here.
You got it.
And he's going to take that staff and once again, staring towards both of these ghouls, he's going to slam it down as his eyes glow with the light of starlight, and once more I will Thunder Wave both of them.
Can you put Thunderwave? What's the size of the AoE, just to make sure we
It
don't
is.
catch Otho?
15 feet.
Ooh,
15-foot cube.
15-foot
Yes.
cube.
Cube.
I mean, if you...
You can just angle it here, yeah.
Yeah,
It would just,
yeah,
it would
yeah.
just be
Perfect.
like
Yep.
this.
Yep, there we go.
So yeah, DC 14, they will take 13 thunder damage and be pushed back 10 feet.
All right. Ghoul next to Otho. Rolled an 11.
That's a failure.
fool.
Failure. And the other one rolled a 19, so that's a success for the other one.
Okay, so he will not be pushed back, and he'll take half damage.
How do you want to kill both of them?
Oh shit!
There you go.
Oh, fuck.
Seeing Milo go down, Iskan is no fear, all protect mode. And he's going to slam his staff down into the ground and say, "Enough!" And as he slams it and the thunder wave pushes outwards, their bodies just get obliterated by the sound.
Dad
As
lizard
pieces of them
awakened.
just kind of get strewn about the pathway for the 15 feet.
It's like the blood inside of them isn't red, it's like black and acrid, and it kind of sprays and spits across the ground like tree sap as both of the bodies are blown past you, Otho, and kind of skid on the ground in pieces.
And Otho, as you look towards Iskan, you'll notice that the glow in his eyes maintains for a lot longer than you're used to seeing it before it finally fades.
All right, Isken, does that end your turn?
I believe it will. I can't do anything with the bonus action here, so yeah.
All right. Skeleton Man. He's
Skeleton
got
Man.
acid strength at his command. Skeleton Man.
This is the worst 80s
Skeleton
hero.
Man.
Many people think he's
I
just
tried
a
to join
regular
G.I.
man.
Joe, but they wouldn't let me in.
He's gonna aim for Isabella with his
Oh,
acid.
no.
Absolute cock.
My favorite
Oh.
chicken.
Okay. As he swings back to throw, Kai, your held action goes off.
Okay.
Do you have?
I would like
does your
to
weapon
shoot him.
have 60 feet? What weapon are
It
you
does.
using?
It's a bow.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. If this hits, something fun will happen because you rolled very low.
It
You
doesn't
also-
hit.
No.
I-
It's advantage.
His advantage.
He's glowing.
He's glowing,
Oh,
yeah.
He's glowing.
And you're
All right,
and you're
well-
blessed.
Oh God.
Roll the
Blessed.
Roll the d4.
8.
Great.
As you fire, though, you don't hit him for damage, but as he swings back, ready to throw this flask of acid, you rolled a natural 1 to hit. And as he flings it, you shoot it out of the air, and it shatters against the ground and splatters on the ground. It doesn't splatter on him, which was what I was going to give you if you hit, but it does splatter across the ground, and unfortunately finds no
You
purchase
thought
on
I
his
was
target.
gonna hit.
Alrighty, that ends the skeleton alchemist turn, who, despite, like, he pulls out some chalk and draws angry eyebrows as if to show annoyance, and then he reaches in and pulls out another vial.
Which is
That's
hysterical because it's white chalk on like bones, so it doesn't show anything.
It's charcoal. We'll say
It's
it's charcoal.
charcoal, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright, that brings us to Gaius. It is now your turn as you have one enemy harrying you from behind.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh,
Not
absolutely,
anymore.
yeah.
7 slashing.
How do you want to kill this fucker?
This is the guy who attacked me from the back, right?
He is, yes.
I grab his hand, break it backwards from the wrist. I turn around, I look at him with a little smile. That tickled. I shove his hand through his face.
Okay, you just cram it through. The 2 large claws just go right through the eye sockets, and the other 2 go up the nose. And it kind of twitches and tenses and falls to the ground, writhing until it finally goes still.
Hey, question. Can I
Yes.
throw something as a bonus action?
You can. Depends on where you're throwing it, though.
I want to hit Skeleton Bro with a hand axe.
All right. What's the distance on the hand axe? It is no longer with advantage because the guiding bolt is over.
That is fine. Hand axe throw. Beepity
You can move.
Boopy. Oh,
That is
like
true.
that's true. I could move, so I could just get in range.
Yeah.
Get
So-
within range, yeah.
Yahoo!
Okay, yeah, sure.
Bing, bing.
Bing, bing, wahoo! Do I need bless?
No, you hit him.
So that's not 6. That
Not
is
6.
2 slashing.
Very good. You swing up and the axe sinks itself into his shoulder as he takes 2 points of damage, and he kind of rips it from his shoulder and looks at it and then looks down at you with those angry eyebrows and kind of drops it next to him.
Okay, first off, you're being a real dick right now.
All right, guys, is that your turn?
Second, yeah, it's fine. That's turn.
Alrighty. Top of the turn order, Milo. At the end of your turn, I need you to
Mhm.
repeat your saving throw, please.
That was con?
It is Constitution, yeah.
Is he still blessed?
He is still blessed. 'cause
Technically,
the
yeah.
Acolytes have kept their concentration.
Alright. Am I good?
You feeling again come back to your fingertips and your extremities
Oh!
as you kind of come out of the paralysis, protected by your good friend Escan.
Thank you, Scun. Oh, I felt weird.
Alrighty, that ends your turn, Milo, unfortunately. It is now your Dragonborn companion's turn.
I will say this, Money. At least I'm not getting chain paralyzed.
Yeah,
like
oh
last
my god.
time. Stupid witch!
Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna swing with a Warhammer. Fuck it.
It's like
Oh, that hits.
the Looney Tune witch Zito clicking her heels. The hairpins.
Why
the
aren't
Dragonborn is swinging at this larger ghoul-like creature and is hitting it, but not doing a lot of damage because he keeps rolling really low. That ends his turn. The Acolytes are going to move, I think.
Ah.
Hold on, let me see what spells they have right now. Oh, cool.
Run away!
Guys, you're missing health, right?
I sure am, but not by a
Alright.
lot.
Who-
I will say this: it's negligible.
Okay.
I'm missing health.
You're missing health? Okay, then
Me too.
Malaville is going to run over and is going to heal you, Milo. with his
Yay!
moves. You get healed for 4,
Yay.
and Isabella is going to rush over to you, Escan, and is going to heal you.
Yay!
Oh god. Sorry.
Honey.
Ah.
Sorry. For 6, Escan.
Oh, I'm just going up and down 6
Drops.
points of health.
Drops the scalpel, stabs him in the tail.
Alrighty, that brings us to the enemy's turn, specifically the Grey Zombie's turn. 4 of them are dead, but the large one sees you run by and attack its master. And as it turns its attention towards you guys, it begins to charge you as the Dragonborn goes, "Watch out!" as it just charges towards you. He's going to get
Let's
an attack
go.
of opportunity, which he misses because it just turns so quickly. This creature is going to immediately what hits you, Gaius, is the smell of this creature. The moment it hits your nostrils, you feel your hair just kind of, you know, in Studio Ghibli films where like their hair kind of tenses up and like kind of runs like a
Whistle.
wave through their body.
Their skin turns into a sound wave.
Yeah. That's essentially what happens as the stench hits your nose, and this creature barrels towards you and is going to make a claw attack against you.
Let's go.
That is going to be a 15 to hit you.
That misses.
All right, it scrapes across your axe, spraying sparks into the air, and it finds no purchase on you. That brings us around to Kai. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna use that same ready to action if that guy tries to throw something at Gaius again.
You got it. You load up the arrow into your bow. That brings
I
us
do. I
to...
prepared to fire it.
All right, that brings us to Otho. It is now your turn.
All
I
right,
approve of all the
seeing
chosen words for what just transpired.
seeing as how big guy over here just charged Gaius, Otho is going to join the fray, and he's going to take a saber strike
You
at
got
Big
it.
Zambo.
Big Zambo. Again, as you run in, you get just a whiff of that smell, and it's like 21 hits.
I really like your first take on that, Connor. We're gonna keep that one.
Do it.
Here I go.
Bam.
Oh, pitiful. That is going to be 8 slashing damage.
8 points of slashing damage. You cut into this thing, but its skin is like thick, leathery hide. It's like gaunt and tight, like jerky that's been left out, like leather that's been left out too long to tan. And you do manage to cut into this creature, but it doesn't find as much purchase as you are used to.
All right, and I will use a bonus action for my dagger with a light weapon.
You got it.
Stab.
That is a 15.
That is a 17. That hits. Yep.
17, yeah.
Wahoo!
No sneak attack, just your.
Yeah.
Base damage?
Let me.
Funny stab damage.
Funny stab. Watch out for my funny stab. Hang on. Let me roll it this way.
Otho never uses funny stab at home.
Hey,
That will be 4 damage.
4.
However.
Pretty
that's
good.
max damage.
You stab him in the shins, and it hurts.
No.
He's starting to look pretty rough.
Hey.
All right, Otho,
All
does
right,
that end your
and that'll
turn?
be my turn. Yep.
Alrighty, that brings us to Escan. It is now your turn.
Can I use my move action to help Milo up?
I'll allow it because he's actually a small creature, so I'll say you can.
Okay.
You
Just
use
pick
half
me
your
up.
movement to raise him up. I'll allow that.
Okay. I will help Milo up, and I'll look at him and I'll say, "You aim for the big one. I'll take care of the bones." And I will aim up towards Mr. Zombie Wizard,
Okay.
and I will go ahead and guiding bolt him.
Yeah. Bolt buddies.
You'll never expect to vial this. Ah!
Oh.
Roll bless.
You have bless still.
Yeah!
Yeah,
That's a
13
13 to
absolutely
hit.
hits. And that's 13 points of damage.
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Yay.
You blast him, and he looks like he's on death's door as once again he's.
Fucking the calcium on these bones.
Right?
Oh,
he
he's-
drank all the milk today.
Yeah, he did. This is a very buff skeleton. His bones are so large.
Buff
God.
wizard skeleton.
My God, he's big bone.
I'm not strong, but I'm very dense.
Alrighty, does that end your turn, Escan?
Unless I can throw one of these clerics at something. Yeah, that's it.
Throw them like a human frisbee? Unfortunately, not.
Throw us like
Something.
bubble bass with Squidward, just to get him out of the shot.
Alright. It is now the buff skeleton's turn.
Why did he gain this title?
Because, listen, he's drinking a lot of milk, I guess. That's the lore now. I'm gonna 1 to 2 will be Gaius, 3 to 4 will be Otho. He's gonna aim for you, Gaius.
Alright.
He doesn't
Does
have
Kai
disadvantage
trigger?
anymore. Kai does trigger, but his shit goes off first because the trigger was him attacking, so. That is going to be, where's your bonus? That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay.
Acid splash.
You get hit for 3 points of acid damage as he throws a bottle at you. And as he does, Kai, your held action goes off.
All right.
Shoot.
12.
No,
You have
advantage.
advantage because he has guiding
welcome.
bolt.
Guiding
Does 12 hit
bolt.
him though before I roll? Oh, I guess I'm.
We'll roll again because of a crit. That's the thing.
It's not.
All right,
It's very
12
much
hits.
not.
Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
How would you like to assassinate the skeleton?
You're
Oh,
welcome.
shit.
I'd like to shoot something on his pouch and melt him like the Wicked Witch of the West.
You got it. You aim a shot towards kind of a higher, larger bottle on his kind of bandolier, and as you hit it and it spills out, something about the concoction and its its exposure to air makes it really acrid, and it begins to melt all the other acid vials on the bandolier, proceeding to melt through him, severing his spinal column, and he crumples to the ground in a sad heap. The last bit of life in him, his wispy ghost beard, fading.
What a
That
world.
was the LaCroix! That was the LaCroix!
Oh, fuck.
Refreshing
All
and
right.
yet still horrifying.
I'll tell you what, man. That's a hell of a meltdown for getting hit once.
I hit him. Fuck you.
Alrighty.
I hit
That
him,
brings
too.
us to Gaius. It is now your turn.
I lick the dripping acid from my forehead and spit it on the ghoul, and I'm ready to hit him.
Don't do that.
Please do not eat the acid.
And
Spit
so
it out
Gaius
right
was Gaius was never able to taste again. The end.
Oh
The end.
Oh no.
Behold, my poisoned blade. I shouldn't have licked it.
19.
19 absolutely hits.
12 slashing.
How do you want to kill him?
Goddamn.
I spit the acid in his eyes, and as he's reeling back, I get a nice clean shot out of his neck and cut his head off.
Nice. With a clean sweep, a perfect cut, his head lobs off, his long tongue kind of tangling around his head as it rolls on the grass. And as the battlefield falls silent, that's where we're going to take our break.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go!
BRB.
Also
Licking acid.
BRB.
Gaius
Good fight,
doesn't
you guys.
know.
You're being burned by it actively.
You should know. Whoopsie.
Come to Whoa.
Sorry there. Sorry, chat. I got too eager. Good fight, you guys. Very, very
Chat
good fight.
immediately comes alive after that. This is what we're here for. That's what it's all about.
Imagine if some person literally just comes here to type "come" in chat and then leaves. What a legend.
Just because you said that, someone's gonna make a bot for it now.
Well, welcome into the halftime show, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. Connor, get the hell out of here.
Okay.
You're not supposed to be back for another 5 minutes. Mike, thank you for the 100 bits. Tom exists. Walker, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Excellent. You did it. Also, I can't remember whose bits it was, but congratulations on your class with Steve Bloom. Legend. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. Monty, do you just salivate at anything that looks like a custard crustacean? My brain. Yes, she does. Specifically crabs. Anything that has like crabby legs. Oh yeah, she gonna go crazy. Portal Jumper, thank you for the 500 bits. Skeleton Wizard, why do I carry bone hurting juice? It wasn't. It was Mentos and soda. Bourbon Weasel, thank you for the 500 bits. First ever live stream and 2 opening themes. Yes. We go big or we go home here. Dragon Sun, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Too bad that their head didn't go down a hole. Their heady go down the hole. Dice Ruler, thank you for the bits. Otho, well, there goes one dagger. Pulls out another. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. I needed this week after getting roped into a predatory job. This gave me the energy to get through the next 2 days to get paid and ghost them. Diddy Russian, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Lone Art, thank you for the 300 bits. Got a new car. Have some bits to celebrate, Monty. Would you like to know what wheels and rims come with it? No, Monty is allergic to rims. But yeah, she's still, it's very traumatic for her. Mike in with 100 bits. Also, Tom is basically Lubu from Dynasty Warriors. You aren't meant to fight him at this point in the campaign. Jet Knight Gaming, thank you for the 100 bits. First paycheck, have some lunch money. Spectre Fall, thank you for the 100 bits. Krabby or Crab Brawler, which Pokemon tastes better? The answer is
Hello.
yes.
Hello, I'm back.
Gamer, thank you for the 100 bits. And Ace Bounty, thank you for the tier 1 sub. So, been playing the new Fire Emblem on Classic. Went in with 20 hours played, then lost 1 unit on accident and had to restart.
Also, the answer is Krabby. I want Krabby. I would eat Krabby. I would eat Kingler. Oh my god, I would eat Kingler.
Bro, what about Crawdaunt, though?
Gauze, thank you for the bits. No,
Crawfish, you just eat their butt, and that's it.
Gauze says no more crab. For you,
suck
Monty,
the head,
you're grounded.
I want that claw meat. That's what I want. And Krabby's got tons of claw meat.
Clomp.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I'd eat cloth in a heartbeat.
Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Chat has a Pavlov response. We hear music, we must come. All right.
Yes.
Protoss, thank you for the 5 bits. Loving this campaign. How do you think you characters would react if they found out all this could have been avoided if party 1 kill Mai?
I think they need Mal.
I think so.
yeah.
Bob,
they
Bob,
let
thank you
know.
for the 500 bits. My party entered the Shadowfell last season and got attacked by a Soro spawn. It was not fun. I hope you guys encounter those at some point.
I was gonna say, imagine if the party helped Mel in campaign 1.
Ha 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 ha.
Because
Wouldn't that be funny?
if you guys remember, that was what she was trying to steal.
Uh-huh. Man,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be funny?
Zen
I'm
Lita,
sure.
thank you for the 100 bits. Soon we'll run into Crabius the Mighty, attorney at Claw. Mykin, thank you
Oh,
for
I
the
get it.
100 bits. Question: while it's in my mind, can Gaius handle Lubu? I would say, do not pursue Lubu.
Aye, man.
Spectrefall, thank you for the 100 bits. Monty, you should play Pal World when it comes out there. Has to be a crab you can eat that game.
I have views about Pal World that I won't get into here.
Pixel, Belladonna, thank you for the 100 bits. No message, just bits.
What are you doing?
The
He's making fun of
halftime
me.
show.
For context, when we have to balance our audio, I have to listen to myself speak on my microphone, and so it makes me talk weird. And that's what Bosco's currently
No,
doing. is
Monty, if
talking.
I was imitating you from the start, I would probably do something like this. Hi, guys. Welcome to the halftime show. That
What the
would
fuck?
be
We
more
already
appropriate.
fixed our gate at the start. What the fuck? Come on.
That would be more appropriate for what you do.
Mhm.
Avion fan, thank you for the 5 bits. Our barbarian went back into a city where he was wanted for murder. Aoled his soul to a devil, and he died and triggered Fimbulwinter. Fun times.
Huh.
Yes, fun. Operative word.
I don't want to preemptively call it a bit, but I just wanted to call it Dr. Dead Inside, who said 100 bits. This will probably be my last live show I'll get to watch this year because I'm going on deployment soon. Hopefully, I'll have
Oh,
Wi-Fi
shit.
access to enjoy the VODs. Take care, Dr. Dead Inside. I hope everything goes well,
Yeah,
and we
for
hope
sure.
you come
Safe.
home and stay safe. Yeah.
Yeah, legit.
I was just about to read that message.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, we wanted to do it sincerely and without a fucking bit. Jesus.
Well, they donated
Yeah, I know.
100
we have.
bits, and we want those bits.
I know
you
we have
always
actually.
want the bit.
We have quite a few people who are on deployment, who are in the military, and shout out to those listeners because we're glad that we're able to, give you something to listen to, far away from home, and we hope that you're safe and get to come home soon.
Oh, also for those of you who can't watch the episodes live and for whatever reason can't watch the episodes on YouTube, the Spotify and our podcasts are going to be updated soon.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Also, just got a lot on his plate right now.
Also, another thing to mention, and this is always the case, our VODs are always open and free. If you can't catch the episode on YouTube or wherever else for whatever reason, we always have our VODs available. They just obviously go away after a couple months just due to, the sort of Twitch system. But if you miss the most recent episode, you can always catch the VODs for free. They're not behind a subscription. They're entirely accessible to anybody.
Neat.
I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying the seaweed salad. I'm sorry.
How dare you enjoy your food?
It's so good. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten today yet. So I'm
It's okay. We'll do the cast rendition of the theme song to buy some time. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Connor, you're gonna be the guitars.
Okay.
Gaijin, you're gonna be the drums.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm gonna be the orchestral instruments in the background. Bosco, you're gonna sing, and Zito, you're going to reenact shot for shot.
I can't sing. What are you
the
fucking crazy?
The entire animatic, shot for shot.
I can sing,
Yeah, Zito can sing.
but I
know
don't
Zito
choose not
can
to.
sing. Yeah,
I don't know what we're doing.
I can sing too, but I'm choosing.
Not well though. Zito can sing well.
We're doing the we're redoing the intro theme.
Yeah, we're gonna perform the intro theme with the all cast version.
I'm gonna smooth McGroove it.
But I choose not to.
Yeah, you don't have to sing. That's why I'm having you reenact the animatic shot for shot.
Okay.
Just do interpretive dance style.
All right, here I go.
Boots and cats, boots and cats. Boots and cats. That'd be fun to do. I don't want to promise anything, but if we had time, that'd be really funny to do like a shitty intro version for
Dude,
April
April
Fools.
Fool's
So
version.
down.
Scene
Yeah.
1. Scene 1. Something is going very fast. Scene 2. I would be the scratch track of the fucking director over the fucking like track. That'd be stupid.
We need to get Boo Radley to redo the whole intro, but it's super shitty.
No, we get a commentate.
Just
We
stick
get a
figures
commentary
at, like,
version.
2 frames
I
per
was
second.
actually gonna do like the shitty drawings that were like on the wanted posters, but like that's the whole intro.
Yeah! With like no backgrounds, just
So,
all on parchment paper.
The audio is muted in the background. Like the gain of the audio of everything like going on is like minus 20 and all. And
Wait.
and me and Boo Radley are just like, so in this episode, we thought.
guys, the Unexpectables theme on piss poor recorders.
Or kazoos.
Oh
I was
my
gonna say
God,
hit up Lori and be like, hey Lori, can you
Automatones.
I just go on stage at a panel where we're doing
We
an
just need a
Unexpectables
picture.
panel.
You know,
And it's
you know,
just-
like the ones for. I'm sorry. But you know the ones for like Shulk and Marth, where they were like the shitty amiibos. Just get a
Oh my
fucking
God.
Photoshop of like Milo with like one eye going left, one eye going right, and it
This
zooms
is-
in on him.
This is an obscure 14 reference, but I want to be like Soken, go on stage and be like, do you know come? And then play it like a theme on the automaton.
Who's the lady on the piano who's just like, I don't get paid enough for this fucking shit?
That's
Guys,
Lori.
I have,
that would
I have
be
a
Lori.
really old version of Vocaloid that I can dust off, and we can get
Oh my
Hatsune Miku
God.
to sing it.
I think we're all back.
Yo,
We are.
Hatsune
I'm just
Miku
gonna shit
singing
myself.
singing the theme song would be so fucking G-modable. I'm telling you right now.
Oh.
I have like 2 more bites. I'm sorry. I just want to finish.
Yeah, we
this.
were
I'm
just
really
killing
hungry.
time so Monty could eat without
Thank
feeling
you.
guilty.
Someone
I'm
in,
so sorry.
someone in our Discord said Zito pulls out the duck call. You know what? Strong pull.
Is it? You did it earlier.
No, I'm
Good
saying
reason to
like
be
I would do this.
strong.
I would do the song in duck call.
Oh, gotcha,
Alright.
gotcha. I'm
I
gonna
don't
fashion
eating.
an ocarina out of like a really old sponge.
A potato.
Ooh, a potato ocarina would be pretty good.
Potato
actually.
ocarina, yeah, it's legit as fuck. All right, let's get back into it, shall we?
I guess.
I'm gonna pull us back.
We'll go
East
back
Mill-
to Depression Land. Bye, chat. Bye, ferret.
I like the
As
ferret.
industrious as you are.
Time
But
to
is
kill
there-
some men from the cloth.
Is it
back- is it better than Blackfoot
ferret though?
What?
No,
Wait,
Blackfoot
what?
ferret. They're Blackfoot ferret.
No, I didn't hear what you
I,
said.
yeah, what you said
Oh.
about him.
I said Blackfoot ferret. I'm like, is industrious ferret better than Blackfoot ferret?
I would
Yes.
say better. I
yes,
would say
because
they are
I know
different-
where that Blackfoot has been.
They are. Wow, that's racist. They are different sides of the same coin. How about
All
that?
right. As you all kind of like gather yourselves, tend to your wounds, the 3 individuals before you kind of like cut off the heads of these creatures and begin to kind of like do a procession for them.
I guess we'll just wait and let them do that before we engage.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn kind of walks over to you, and he looks not as bad as he could be. It doesn't look like he took a lot of blows. You do notice he has kind of like a big scratch on the side of his face that you don't remember him getting, but you assume before you had charged in, there was probably some combat already occurring. The Dragonborn kind of like bows very generously, and the 2 acolytes kind of flanking him immediately kind of go, oh, we're bowing too, and kind of bow as well. And he kind of looks up to you and goes, Well met, my friends. It is nice to see living amongst the dead in these forsaken lands. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Milo Brightbeam, Cleric of Orn.
Cleric of Orin of the Sun. Oh, your god's eyes are not in this place, little one.
Well, that's why I'm here.
He kind of looks over towards the next person.
Gaius Agni.
You're a formidable warrior. You do Vetrion prides.
It's just like Gaius just like stands at attention and just like gives like not like he doesn't understand. He tries to like imitate the bow, just like, oh right, wasn't sure what salute you would take since I don't know your god.
Do not worry. Battle is the salute of our god, and you have done very well to do so. Truly.
Oh, you've done well yourself. That was a fun fight.
And these two, and he kind of looks towards Otho and Kai.
Otho Valentinius.
Pleasure
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Good shooting. Very impressed by that. You as well. You're very quick with the blade. Very impressive.
Well, I had a good teacher.
And last but certainly not least.
Oh, Iskan, Sitlali.
For a brief moment, I thought you were like me, but of a blue dragon persuasion, but I can see that is not the case. In the heat of battle, it's hard to notice all the details, but your mastery of magic was most impressive. Very good work.
At his first words, Iskan seems to kind of blanch just a little bit because, as everyone can tell, the Dragonborn is this huge hulking monstrosity, and Iskan is a stick with fins attached to the head. But he does at least smile a little bit at the compliment and just sort of nods quietly.
Reminds me of that Kirby commercial where he's standing next to a buff action hero way back in the day.
Yeah! I had that fucking Nintendo Power issue too.
Yeah.
The bronze dragonborn kind of turns and gives another bow, like just a little half one, and he goes, "My name is Gazalin. Gazalin Kaztasor.
Ooh, that's a name.
Pleasure to meet you.
I will write it down for you so you have it.
Let's see if I spelled it right.
Same.
I hate to tell you, probably not, because dragonborn names are weird.
Dragonborn names are just a fucking key mash.
There you go.
I
That's
was
his name.
close.
I was close.
Oh, actually, I fucked up the last part. It's Kaztasor, rather.
Dragonborn names are a key mash with a couple of Z's added in.
Yeah, there's a lot of Z's in their names.
Well, Draconic is a very
language.
consonant-based language.
He turns to his female companion, and now you see her as she kind of like drops her hood. She has like a scar running down one side of her face. Very stern, resting bitch face expression with sort of tight brown hair and a very like overly tight like ponytail. Like it's pulling back her like everything.
Your scalp.
Basically, yeah. And she's kind of got pursed lips and looks very like deadpan, yet also angry, even though she's probably not. You get the sense that she's not mad, but she just has a permanent look of looking mad.
RBF.
Yeah, the human man kind of untakes his. He's got kind of like gray, oh god, what's his name? Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of hair, but he's like younger, with sort of like a very nice beard, and looks to be a little bit more stocky. And he kind of also gives a polite bow. And
Hello there.
Gazalin kind of points and goes, "This one is Isabella, and this is Malaville. They are new acolytes to the path of Vetrion. Where are you heading?" Sorry, go ahead, please. By all means, my friends.
No. So we'd heard. We were headed this way to meet an acquaintance of ours. What about yourselves?
We are heading towards Hearthland to conduct war burials there.
Hearthland?
Indeed. We have caught word that Hearthland was at war with Delvaria many years ago, or a year ago. The timing is unclear, but if there are dead soldiers to be buried, clerics of Vetrion must answer that call.
We were in Hearthland not long ago.
To my knowledge, the war occurred on the eastern borders of Hearthland, not the western one.
Sorry, just taking notes.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Speaking of, as you've been here, have you noticed anything else even more out of the ordinary than normal?
My friend, with all due respect, that is quite the question to ask. This place is very cursed, and I do not wish to remain for as long as I need to. We have put to rest those that we can, but it is very difficult for the processions. The ceremony spell is a costly one, and it does not last indefinitely, and though we have tried our best to retrieve the bodies of certain individuals, it has been a grueling and almost impossible task. In terms of strange occurrences, he kind of points. To the north of here, you will hit a bridge. We were waylaid by a group of skeleton warriors, so you may wish to be attentive towards that.
How many of them were there?
We do not know. Their numbers varied.
Sorry, go ahead, Otho.
Forget what I was about to say.
Sorry!
Much like the one that was throwing things, he sort of like rubs his neck a little bit, still kind of tender.
That one was unique. We've seen all manner of creature. Mostly we've seen these gray-skinned individuals. No doubt, we think them to be vagabonds and bandits and other unsavory types who have fled to this place and succumbed to starvation and perhaps eaten dead. That is but a theory.
Eaten dead. He looks over at Escan, remembering he snapped at one earlier.
How dare you?
We have also
Cooling out.
seen, though we have not encountered them in battle, strange beasts. A combination of skeleton and centipede almost in nature.
What? I see. And this is all... Were you coming from the north?
We come from Athel. So we come from the...
Etheal.
Yes, we come from the west.
Ah.
Yes.
Do
we
you
have not been there.
have a map? I could perhaps point you in
Map.
the direction that we came.
Instantly out.
Okay. You watch as he unfolds his own map.
No. You know, you would be able to keep those a little better if you rolled them instead.
He blinks twice and cocks his head and goes, right, well, unfortunately I'm not quite blessed with such an item, but it is waxed, it is waterproof, and it has gotten us this far. He kind of spreads it out, and it's a crude map, but it looks well loved, honestly, in like a kind of a charming way. Like you're like, oh, that's a traveler's map. That's like a crusty, like has been probably in the pockets of like several people before map.
There's coffee mug stains, like just rings on the edge or something.
Monty, would I happen to have, like, how many tubes would you say I would have?
I would say because we're not considering it a carryable item, you have enough tubes for your own maps, but not others. It's not exactly a shareable item. He folds out the map and he points out, we came from here, and he will reveal some things on the map for you. I'm going to zoom out. So check.
Hooray.
Okay. Am I back? I think I cut out.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, yeah, you are
Oh,
back.
yeah, you're back.
Okay. I had asked a question. And
You
I
went
guess it-
silent, and I was like, okay, I guess the conversation is
No,
over now.
I was trying to ask. I was asking if it would be possible to consolidate my maps and give him one of the tubes.
Probably not, because again, like I said, we're not applying it. Like usually when you have carrying things, you need to have the items. So like canisters and tubes and stuff, if basically they serve one purpose, I'm not gonna, it's hard to explain. Basically, unless you have it as an item in your inventory, you cannot give it away. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry.
Hopefully that went through.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you
I've
hear me?
got- Yeah, I heard you. I do have like all the pieces of parchment in my inventory.
But you
taking
don't
up
have the
weight.
carrying. So there's
But I don't
unique
have the
items that are
tubes.
carrying items, which you
Wait.
don't have, so you cannot give that away. Basically,
and that would
as
be
part of
separate from the cartographer's tools.
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. He will reveal some stuff on the map for you.
Yay.
Oh, nope. Reveal, not hide.
Further hide. More darker and more blacker.
He's gonna give you.
Whoa.
Whoop.
His travel.
That's a fort. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just using their traveling path to show what they've seen.
Yep,
Sure.
going to the forest.
Alleged forest.
Yeah, the alleged forest.
They might actually be a glade. We don't know yet.
Sorry, 1 second.
They have not responded to correspondence.
Feels one more.
Oh my god, I've got the hiccups.
They got 2 weeks to give a correspondence before the court order.
We sent them a
No.
letter, but there was no return address, so they don't know how to respond.
That's that. And then they went here. So that would reveal this. Yeah, if these guys died during the combat, you wouldn't get this at all. So
Fuck yeah.
Well, good thing we saved them.
yeah, you guys did save them. I'm gonna give you guys this. And
Oh my god. We have resolved Eastken's worries.
boop. And
I no longer will be running at disadvantage the entire time.
there you go. This is what they
Oh,
revealed
yeah.
to you.
Damn.
Gazalin points a finger and he points to this forest here. He says, "Those skeletal centipede creatures we saw when we made camp for a night, and they seem to reside within these woods."
We will make it a point to avoid it if we can.
That's west of Benner's Bend. Banner's
That is, yeah, west
Mm-hmm.
of Benner's Bend. He points down and goes, "This is Emerald Cairn. It is a forest village. It is basically empty, but there seems to be a catacomb kept there. If that's of any interest towards any of you."
Adventure. Not at the moment, but good to know.
Hold on. I'm going to put that on the map layer so you guys have it.
Thank you.
And he
Emerald.
points over here and he goes, "And this over here is Emerald Keep. It is between the border of Easonvale and Athol."
Anyone living actually still there, or is it just as empty?
To my knowledge, it once was the resident of an undead keep, but has thus been cleared out by soldiers of Athel's royal army.
Would I know anything about Athel's sort of deal? Like what
Jesus,
what,
sorry, I hit the mic.
Oh my god,
how
Monty.
dare you.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I turned
How
my
dare you
head.
ask that question?
Felt like you just beat me on the inside of my skull.
Just slap Connor.
God denies
Um,
you the lore.
Sorry,
Would
could you
I
repeat
have-
the question? Could you repeat
Would
the
I have
question?
any indication what Athel might want with clearing out that keep?
Roll. I would say roll a history check. Athel does border Martiralo, so this isn't a hard check, but go ahead and roll a
Alright.
check.
Here I go. That's a natural one.
Ooh. Okay.
Is he still
yeah.
blessed? Wait.
No, he's not. That only lasts a minute.
I know.
Yeah, definitely been more than a minute. You don't know. You probably don't know too much about, like, at least what you can recall right now. You wouldn't really know. It could be anything. So.
Expertise in history. Rolled a 1.
Very
on
sorry.
your watch, it just comes back to you. Oh, now I remember.
All the zombies turn in unison.
It does that thing where the camera zooms out from your place and shows the forest, then the continent, then the planet, and it just
Does
echoes
the
into
Okada
space.
zoom.
The sound waves just ripple out from Otho and just like hit everything in its path.
Now I remember. Now I remember.
Gazalid kind of pulls up his kind of dragon scaly, kind of pointed talony hands and kind of puts them on his waist, and he goes, "Did you have any other questions at all about the traveling ahead? It seems as though we are going to be simply crossing paths. Looking at your map here, it looks like our best venture will probably be through this village you mentioned here, this Arraign location.
Oh,
Yes,
um,
but just be careful on the way. In between Pulmonata and Orain, there are a couple of, well, difficult places.
Murder
He'll kind
houses.
of point out the murder house and
He notes it
a
on
house
his map.
with something inside it.
Also,
You guys,
if
I think did you guys swing by that on your way
I was
back?
gonna say the last time we went by, the door was open. We don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Good,
Uh,
excellent. We'll keep our eyes out then.
Also, there's a. Go ahead.
okay. If you make your way to Kiln, you'll actually find sanctuary in my father's home.
I assume a Temple of Ord resides there.
He nods.
You drew an adorable little son. It's very cute on the map.
It's a good way of knowing.
It is, yes. And anywhere we could find sanctuary within a temple of our forefathers would be most beneficial.
Oh, you're heading down this way to the Sister Bridge?
We are, yes.
You may want to think about taking a different route. The
Don't
Sister
believe
Bridge.
there's any way across the river. To the north, it is currently a maelstrom of undead energies, basically cutting off every other bridge nearby. The Sister Bridge
Oh.
may be the only one.
I see. Well, then be on your guard. It's a bandit encampment.
Are they bandits or are they the Grey Shroud?
Well, the Grey Shroud, they're smugglers. I
Good.
see little difference.
I do. The bandits amongst here are cutthroat and will kill, or they will turn into these. And he kind of kicks one of the arms of one of the creatures you killed. The Grey Shroud, I do not agree with their methods, but at least they have the courtesy of not asking too many questions, and they tend to welcome those of the cloth with less trepidation.
Milo side eyes Otho with that. Not in a cursed way, but
I will say this, and perhaps our experiences were different, but in my time being in here, I find that the bandits will cut your throat in your sleep, while the Grey Shroud will wake you up first and talk.
That seems to match our experience as well, actually.
They don't seem like murderers, but they do seem like opportunists. Bandits, though, are murderers, and there are some. I actually have been warned that this village here, Connie, is currently a bandit encampment at the moment.
Oh, gross.
Yes, I did notice some activity there. I got a strange vibe coming from there.
And I've been warned to avoid Dverg's Landing, which I believe is somewhere over here.
What threats would you find
Verg's
down there?
I've heard rumors that undead are congregating in that area.
Oh, good.
Sorry, you said there was a maelstrom of energies up ahead. What did
Indeed.
you mean by that exactly?
It seems about... Hold on, I gotta measure here. Yeah, I gotta measure this out, actually.
Pulls out a
Within a
tease.
32-mile radius surrounding the capital city of Easonvale is an undead miasma, as it were, that kills anything that comes into contact with it.
You mean Easonvale Castle is the center point?
Indeed. You see that giant pillar that goes up into the sky, and he kind of points it out to you, and you've seen it this entire time. Directly beneath that is the castle of Easonvale. It is its apex.
Sorry, just to clarify, you said there's a shroud that kills anything it comes into contact with?
I don't know if that's the case, but anyone who goes near it certainly does not move anymore. Some even say that their soul is ripped from their body, but again, this is all hearsay. We don't know. But I myself am not here to solve such a dilemma. I am here to head towards Hearthland to bury the dead who have died in war. That is my duty to my god. I will leave this to the Hoketh clerics. It seems to be their purview. With all due respect, of course. If anyone's going to get it right, it would be them.
Speaking of which, you didn't happen to see a woman on your travels, did you? Darker complexion, long black hair, scary looking eyes.
I have not met anyone like that, but I have had an individual described of that individual, a clerical sort. They called her the Dead Lady, which is not the most flattering nickname for an individual, but I was advised to not interfere with her travels if I were to meet her. It seemed like taboo amongst those who I spoke with.
I see.
If you intend to seek this individual out, just from my own rumor hearing, I would recommend caution and perhaps courtesy and politeness.
We'll be sure to be cautious.
Indeed. Again, this is all from third parties. I've not met this individual personally, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, also, if you're... Well, you're going to Athel. You're not... Well, you came from Athel.
Mhm.
You're going to
Yes.
Athel.
No, we are going to
Going
Hearthland.
You came from Athel, you're going to Hearthland, yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, you wouldn't pass there. All right, never mind.
Mm.
Oh, might as well. If you see any pies on the road, just avoid them.
What?
Oh, you gotta
Just
watch
don't
out for
wor-
the pie ghost.
Just don't worry about it. Just avoid the pie.
You watch as Gazlin kind of just, without breaking eye contact, reaches over to his side pouch, grabs a flask, uncorks it, takes just a quick drink, corks it, and puts it away without breaking eye contact or moving his head.
Oh,
I
that's a good idea. Pulls out my own flask of wine and just takes a sip.
You asked us what the craziest thing we've ever seen is, and I think you've got us beat. But we will show any pastries the due respect that they deserve.
One other thing, not so much a warning, just a suggestion. When you do get to Hearthland, it might be a good idea to stop by the city of Acorn.
Okay. Is there a particular reason for that, or is it just got a good inn, or...
They had a incident recently, and well, any news on that front would be a great load off our minds.
I also
Indeed.
think they might really appreciate seeing someone of your caliber come through.
We have been known to do ceremonial rituals for small established villages. I would be remiss to not at least do something. Yeah, I will try and swing by. If it is within our path, we shall. But again, our ventures take us far to the east, and it does need our attention forthwith. We
You should,
have lost
if you're
quite a bit of time here.
if you're taking the road through Arain, you should actually run into them.
And
Oh,
I'll go
perfect.
ahead and point out to them like where it would be on my map of Hearthland.
Okay, you can pull up the map of Hearthland. You know, it's been a while. Let's go back to the map of Hearthland.
Oh,
Yahoo!
oh god, it's all black.
Oh wow,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, this map is.
there it is, chat. I
We
see
really
it.
did not explore that much. Wow.
You
No,
had no reason to.
had no reason to.
There it is. Good to
Masak!
hold it once. It's
Your
God.
favorite location.
nice to see Masak again.
I forgot.
I forgot where Masak was.
Haven't seen Masak in a long time.
Gazalin actually looks and pulls out another map, which appears to be a Hearthland map, though this one is definitely more like, it doesn't look like a map in the sense like a cartographer made it, but a map like a military individual made it, if that makes sense.
So it's got like the forts and estimates of time between them and stuff.
Basically, yeah. And you watch as Gazalin, which by the way, you are not on this map, so you're going to go away. Gazalin kind of looks at your map and then cross-references his own, and he goes, yes, we're going over to the Lost Oasis region. That is where the war occurred.
What?
And
Yeah, I think we did hear something about troops consolidating.
indeed, what we've heard rumor-wise is that the war has now ended, which is good. Apparently peace was made, but there are still dead soldiers that need burials, and if there's anything that we despise, it is the appearance and the creation of wights or creatures of this nature, and they kind of kick the boots of the ghoulish creatures behind you. Warriors deserve a proper burial. All deserve a proper burial, but warriors oftentimes have languish and pain behind. We are heading here, and he's going to reveal the Lost Oasis sector to you guys.
Oh,
That's where he's heading,
Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
which is, come on, it's just
Please
a big
just-
square you're going to get.
I wish to see the Lost Continent so we can fight the Gore Magala in it.
Once we get our airship, we can go back there and hunt the fauna there for rare materials.
All the way to the east and up.
Where do we find Calamity Ganon?
Whoa!
Orange.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's so
that's
far
a little
away.
further east than we ever got.
We have a very long journey ahead of ourselves.
Well,
But we
I
ho-
mean, people of
we-
Acorn might be able to give you the fastest route there. They would know better than I
Indeed.
would.
Oh.
We are hoping to consolidate with we have some other individuals of our cloth consolidating in Erin Karn. We hope to perhaps find a caravan there, or perhaps even make our way to Hearthland Hold, or the Hearthhold, which is the capital city of Hearthland. Perhaps charter some sort of means of travel by that way. But most people tend to avoid the borders between Hearthland and Delvaria due to, again, peace has been made, but people have feelings after war has
Old
concluded.
wounds.
Indeed, and
resentments.
it is the goal of the Vetrion clergy to heal such wounds, that war does not occur again. We may seek glory in battle, but unnecessary battle is an affront to Vetrion.
If you're looking to speed up your progress even further, I'm not sure where he'll be, but if you see someone, hard to miss him, he wears a blindfold on his eyes. You see someone who calls himself the Outsider, he could probably give you a good head start on your travels.
Gazolin's eyes get bigger, and he goes, "You know of the Outsider?"
Yeah,
Well, yes,
we fought
we
with
met
him.
him. He accompanied us on our travels in Hearthland as well.
We
Is that
killed
where he
big
is
boys.
now? He was in Athel for such a time, and stories of him has spread. He is quite the unique, kind warrior that we've heard. A wandering
is-
spirit.
That is pretty appropriate, given what we know of him. I'm not sure where he'll be, but that's the last we saw him.
Yeah, we sort of met him around just a little north of Trist here.
Hmm.
So again, if you go through Acorn, they'll probably tell you if they saw him.
Very well. Perhaps we'll meet him. I've heard
If you
stories
do-
of his fights against bandit leaders and other such beasts in the woods.
We
Well, if you do
mostly
see
just
him-
fought wolves, but yeah.
Hmm.
If you do see him, tell him we said hello.
Of course, certainly. Thank you. This information has been very helpful to us. This it kind of thumbs through the trail that you guys have made, heading
us.
towards. Yeah, it feels like a fair exchange. You guys got a lot of information about the east or the west, and he got a lot of information about the east.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I think we should be on
Why-
our way.
Well, why don't we not camp for the night? The sun is beginning to set, though the clouds betray. We have food, and we'd be happy to share drink and story if you wish.
It is getting rather late. I wouldn't mind a bit of company. How about you all?
Sounds fine by me.
I think that's fine.
Besides, if we get ambushed in the night, I'd rather have numbers on our side. If it's all the same to you.
More combat to go around.
Hopefully not. He kind of scratches the big scratch on his face. Could use a night's rest, honestly.
Let us camp.
All right, you guys make a camp.
And so
Um,
the travelers made camp with the new strangers met from the west.
You actually get Milo to cook with. They have like a whole dried duck,
Ho
Oh, shit.
and Malaville pulls it out and he goes, "I mean, it's as good a time as any. We can't eat it in one sitting, so we might as well share with you. It's the thanks we can get for you saving our lives. You guys get no rations. You don't have to write off a ration because they're going to provide food for you guys as thank you for saving them.
Where exactly
Nice.
did you find that?
We brought it from Ethel. It's not a delicacy, but it's fowl hunting is a popular sport among the wealthy.
Esken just does the math along the path that they took to get from Athel to here, and he's gonna opt to just take a ration. That bird has been in storage for some time.
It's been like salted and cured.
He's still gonna eat a ration.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He'll explain why that his
Oh
his
yes, Eskin and
particular
foul.
experience with birds has not been great.
I love the fact that the audience has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. It's the session 0 lore that we
The
have.
noodle incident.
The noodle incident, which is the
The
Escan
chicken
incident.
yeah.
All right. Because you have so many people with you, and because they are willing to take on watches, just one person needs to volunteer for watch.
I'll do it.
All right, Milo will do it. So Milo, for your watch, please roll a perception check.
Mr.
my hair
The
back.
Bright Bean.
Okay.
Oof. Oh. Oh my god, amazing.
12.
Oh, you have the lowest number for the watch.
Good.
The acolytes seem very attentive, and Gazalin also seems like very well. Like he's not like, listen, he's no Tiengo, all right, but he's pretty. He's compared to you guys. He's not like super strong, but he definitely seems a little bit more well equipped
He
for
bit
this
it.
environment.
He's
Yeah.
also way more alive.
He's really alive. Yeah.
Spoilers.
The four of him, like the three of them, kind of keep a decent watch, kind of taking note of what they see. In the middle of the night, Gazalin actually mentions that he sees a headless bird flying overhead, but it just coasted over and did not kind of tarry.
Oh, when they do that, I explain to them exactly what those birds are, what they do, and how they fight.
Okay, good. Gazalin notes all that down in a small journal he keeps with him, and he kind of nods, and he has it like underneath like mysterious pies with question marks.
And I do tell him about the pie ghost.
Yeah, he draws like a pie that's a ghost. That's his pie ghost in his
Close
book.
enough.
Yeah.
More pie.
But Milo, as you keep your watch and kind of the other individuals kind of snore, you do in the distance as the sun is rising do see some figures kind of running, and you're not sure whether they're people or more of these creatures, but it's really far away. Like you can just barely see it, and they don't seem to be heading in your direction.
South.
Yeah, it seems like they're heading towards like the I would say probably the immediate west of your position,
Oh.
probably southwest kind of, but not going towards the village that you can still see in the distance. They seem to be like veering away from that.
All right.
Along the river.
Yeah. But as the dawn dawns, you guys awake for the day,
Mm-hmm.
and Gazalin kind of gives you all a very firm handshake, like not like in a forceful, like I'm crushing your hand, but like this man knows how to do a handshake. Like he's done this a million times before, and you can
You
tell.
son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Monty,
Uh-huh.
before we part, and I guess while we're shaking hands, Esken will look at Gazlin and just sort of very quietly ask,
If you don't mind my asking, I know you said you came through Athel, but where are you from originally?
I am from Athel.
Oh. Do they treat you well there?
Yes, very well.
Okay.
The only ones they do not treat well are those of suggested demonic ancestry.
Have we seen any tieflings?
No, you have not. Oh no, you have. You met August. August was a
Oh
tiefling.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, tieflings.
Yes. Though anyone who's smart enough would know that tieflings are of a more devilish ancestry. Athel has always had a strange and oftentimes very, well, understandably hostile view of demons in its histories. So, keep that in mind. But I digress. I should be leaving. And
Yes.
I thank you again for saving me and mine, and I hope perhaps in the future we will see each other again.
Yeah, be safe.
Indeed.
Safe
and
travels.
whatever it is that brings you here, I hope you conclude it soon for your sake.
Yeah, so do we.
So do we.
Thank you again, my friends. I wish there was more we could offer you, but we are traveling very light, as you can imagine. But
Well, off you go then.
if you ever find yourself in a place of needing a refuge for whatever reason, though I hope you would not find yourselves in any criminal acts, and he kind of gives you a little bit of like a cheeky, like parental, like, don't you steal that cookie kind of look.
No, never.
Remember, kids, keep it underannounced.
If you are ever in need of any refuge, there are many temples of Vetrion within Athel, and many of them know me. I'd like to imagine I have a good rapport, and given your willingness to jump to my defense in such a time, I feel it only necessary that if you are ever in need, you may speak my name, and I hope in confidence that you do not misuse this, perhaps to find a place to stay, or help if you need it in any of your travels.
We'll take that into consideration. Thank you.
Very kind of you, sir.
And I hope, though it is not of any sort of exchange, given that we already owe you enough, if perhaps you are traveling in any areas we intend to, speak kindly of ourselves as well. And Vetrion, god of war, is not one of destruction, it is one of battle and honor.
As someone who wishes to bask in the glory of the sport of combat, I can understand this.
Indeed. Anyway, I shall not keep you under this derelict sky any longer. Best of luck, my friends, and I hope to see you again. May Vetrion guide your blade true. He gives a very, very polite bow. The two acolytes kind of bow as well. And if no one else has anything to say, he turns and makes his way southward.
And Orin lights your path.
Northwest we go.
All right.
Guys, we got the dragon's name. That means we hold power over here.
No, we don't.
What?
Lord.
No,
I think
that's
you're getting
demons.
That's demons, yeah.
I can't believe you guys gave up on Skyrim lore already.
Skyrim's the old.
Yeah, but you can play it on
Sir
your
gave up on
refrigerator.
himself.
It's not
Bruh.
old, it's the old.
It's
What?
vintage.
Yeah, it's the old. So old that the next game is gonna be Skyrim 6.
I would like
Wait.
I
What
would
happened to
like-
Skyrim's 2 through 5.
everybody, assuming you're in the same marching order, I would like Gaius and Escan to make survival checks for me.
Oh, PP 11.
Natural
Oh,
20 for a
let's
total of
go!
26.
Okay. As you guys are walking along the road, making your way northward, Escan, you notice in the ground there are hoof prints. And as you look closely with the natural 20, you get a lot of information. One, they are horse tracks specifically, and they're shallow.
So
Like-
it's either a really small horse or a really light one.
Finally.
Pull out the axe.
My time has come.
I will close the book on. I will close the chapter on this book.
Chapter entitled Ghost Horse.
Is there
Ghost
anything
horse.
else noticeable, or just that they are shallow?
They're just really shallow hoof prints in the ground. They look new too. They look pretty
Am I-
fresh.
Am I able to tell, like, do they drag a little bit to show that it was in haste, or are they more, like, really defined, implying that it was moving more slowly?
It was probably moving like at a moderate pace, not like galloping, but like a trot. It looks like, just based off of the
Okay.
space between them, and with a natural 20, that would easily be figure outable.
Oh, many of
And
them
they're
are,
going the way we're going, or
They seem to be going north, and you see with the natural 20, you see two sets of horse footprints.
it's weird. The caravan with the two sisters. Did they have
Mhm.
two horses pulling it?
No, they had giant lizards,
And also, it was a
Ah.
caravan, so we would see wheel tracks as well.
and you do not see wheel tracks with this. No.
Definitely not Rebu.
Oh, now there's two of them.
That's getting ridiculous.
Alrighty, well, let's keep our eyes out for horse.
Ghost horse, ghost horse, ghost horse. he's
Hun.
ghost.
Well,
He rides across the nation,
Man.
the thoroughbred of
Alright.
bread.
What's the thoroughbred of sin?
I'm making it about ghost horse, not bad horse. Come on.
As you guys continue northward, you begin to notice that there are almost like cuts in the landscape, and you realize that there are small creeks that, like little streams that seem to be running, and even some of them run across the path ahead as you move forward. But as you continue traveling, darkness descends. How are you guys going to rest for the night? The landscape is now more of a sort of rolling, shrubby hill with like various streams cutting through.
I mean, much as I hate it, I still say no campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, ditto.
Especially after, I'm assuming there was a campfire last night because they were cooking the duck.
Yeah.
So.
But we had like massive amounts of numbers, so I don't think anything was gonna screw with us.
Yeah. This time is different. We're back on our lonesome.
Yeah,
So
you were 8 people strong, and
I will peer into the darkness and hope it does not peer back.
All right, you guys make camp for the night, and East can go ahead and roll a perception check. That was 3 perception
Holy
checks.
shit!
Yeah,
No,
that
it's
was
2.
close.
It's
Technically
20.
2, but it's a 15, which is not bad.
Yeah. Could have been a second nat 20.
I mean, a third?
No, I've only rolled 1 nat 20.
Oh.
You confuse me with someone else.
Escan, as you are keeping your watch, you notice something in the sky, just kind of slightly silhouetted, flying southward. But you can't tell what it is.
Flat to the ground anyway.
Yeah, you flat to the ground as it flies overhead, but does not seem to notice your party. That ends your watch.
I shall wake the Milo.
Milo, and it's now your watch.
The Milo
Oh,
will roll.
God! Don't do it!
Oh!
17! Oh! I felt sleepy for a minute, but I snapped myself awake, remembering what happened last time.
All right, Milo.
Uh-huh.
Nothing happens.
Oh boy.
It is probably the least creepy watch you ever had.
Yay!
The Milo is perceptive.
I shall
Otho.
go. Yeah.
It's now your turn.
Don't stare directly into the Milo.
The
The
Milo.
Milo is your friend. Do not ask the Milo if he is your friend. He is.
How do you know that?
Accept the Milo as your friend.
I feel like I'm Dr. Tran.
He is a man of action.
Dear Dr. Tran, why always have so hard feeling in my pants at the morning?
God damn.
All right, roll your perception check.
How did you find my village?
It's my turn, I believe.
Yep.
6.
Okay. Otho, as you kind of keep your eyes out, you notice in the far distance, like over the kind of the hill, like some shuffling quadrupedal creatures. And you kind of like duck near your companions and kind of like hide with them. And these creatures are probably like get about 200 feet away, like closest to you. And with the 6, you just barely make it out because their stealth check was really shit. A bunch of boar just kind of shuffling about the grass.
How many?
Like living boar?
You can't tell with that check, unfortunately, but
Fair
there
enough.
is probably about 6 of them currently
sure it's not-
shuffling around the grass.
Sure it's not 30 to 50? Do we need guns?
This is Texas after all.
30 to 50 undead boar.
Undead feral hogs.
After a while, they kind of like one of them you hear, and you're able to tell they're boar by the noises. Like the shape is very hard to discern. Like they look like, but you hear like a, and then all of them begin to gallop like off in the distance. Dude, pigs are scary. They sound terrifying.
Oh no, I know, but we don't know. They could be undead pigs.
Right, you think
They
those
don't need to
sound
be
less
undead. They just need to be in
terrifying?
Resident Evil, right, Monty?
Yeah, oh, fuck
could
off,
be-
Bosco.
They could be re-dead pigs. They could be re-dead pigs.
Beyond that, Otho, your watch goes without a hitch.
Alright, I will wake up Gaius.
All right, hooded
Nice.
lantern time. Here we go.
Looking for that ghost.
11.
The exact
As you're
same thing
kinda-
you rolled last time?
As you are panning your hooded lantern across the landscape every now and again, just keeping an eye out. At one time, when you kind of move your lantern in sort of a sweeping motion, you see eyes in the dark. And as the lantern passes and you go back to check, the eyes are gone.
Oh god. I knew it. I'm going insane. I knew this day would come.
Somebody's watching me.
God damn it. Did this happen already like 3 times?
We're in Easton Vale, son.
Yeah, this happens all the time here.
Just
For you,
disembodied
this
eyes
descent
floating
into
around.
madness. For me, it was Tuesday.
Which direction did it come from?
It seemed to be coming from the river, like between your place and the river.
Oh, that's fucking horrendous. Great.
Probably towards the west more so than the north.
Oh, okay, good. So we're not going there. I don't want to walk along the anomalous river.
As the sun gently begins to rise, with heavy quotation marks, you guys get a full night's rest in and awake the following day.
Let's go forward.
Gaius
Bridge.
and myself shall have 2 temp HP because I haven't been doing that.
Hooray!
It's
All
toast
right.
time.
As you guys collect your things early in the morning and make your way forward, you kind of cusp over the hill and you do see the bridge. You can also see a myriad of forms kind of pacing around the bridge, currently occupying it at the time.
Oh man, not skeleton.
You see, I'd say probably, you count probably about 4 like pacing skeletons, and you see 2 larger forms with skeletons on their backs, as you see large horses currently donning 2 skeletal riders a distance away.
Are the horses alive?
You cannot tell from this distance.
Damn, double damn.
And I would assume that the river is not really fordable.
It's hard to tell from this distance. It's more of a creek than a river. The rivers are like super thick. This seems to be more of like a kind of a narrowed creek bed.
Oh, so could we possibly go underneath the overpass?
Do you want dysentery? Because that's how you get dysentery.
Without getting noticed, probably not, because this space is quite open as well.
Okay.
Well, I guess we assault the skeleton.
I think we fight the Ghost Rider.
We fight the ghost horse.
All right, do you guys approach stealthily, or are you just charging in?
Let's attempt stealth and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Let's see if maybe they want to
All right.
talk.
Let's do some group stealth checks, shall we?
I'm not. Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's a group check.
Dude, I'm not good either. It's fine. We can attempt.
This is not guidance.
I swear to you, it
No.
was on a natural 1, and then it built it to a 13.
I rolled a 2.
A 12.
I rolled a 5.
That's a soft 20 for Otho.
Oh no!
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Let's see. We have a 20 for Otho. We have a 12. And then we have a 5, a 2, and a 2.
We did it.
Unfortunately, as you guys try and like front tumble bush to bush, at one point one of the skeletons turns towards you, and you unfortunately do not get a surprise round.
Okay.
But I'll just load us in before next session because it's kind of fun to do that. I'm gonna grab your
Shit, we've
tokens
been
real fast.
made.
We've been had.
Where's your tokens? They're there.
Turns out, even though the skeletons didn't have ears, they could still hear us.
You find yourselves caught by the skeleton warriors.
Skeleton warriors.
And I will
I
show you
believe
the
that's
map that
the-
we will come to next session as all of them,
Oh,
one of
man.
them
Oh.
pulls out a horn and blares it, and immediately all of them
With
are
what
attention.
lips? With
What lungs?
Bart.
Maybe
Bart.
it's a magical skeleton horn.
Bart.
I imagine the skeleton puts the horn to his teeth. Nothing happens. He looks at it, shrugs, and just throws it away.
But as you find yourself on, I shit you not, Skeleton Bridge, that is where we are going to end the session for tonight.
Man. Can't we just pull a WWE Raw and have another hour of Unexpectables?
Gaijin needs to sleep, and honestly, so should I, because I'm still sick. So
I was about to
Rattle
say,
me fucking bones.
I was about to
Fine.
say I could keep going, but
Sleep is
Bye,
a luxury,
Austin.
not a requirement.
I'd say we're comfortable stopping here, and we'll reconvene next week for the skeleton battle.
Fine.
I'm sorry. Sorry for a
Bye,
bit of a shorter
Austin.
session. I've been very sick this week, so
it's fine.
I guess you can recover your health.
Skeleton ball. Da, 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 da,
Do you want us?
da,
Do you want us to
You
arrange
guys-
ourselves right now, or do you want to save that for next week?
let's save it for next time so you guys can plan out what you want to do. But I'll leave you guys on this page so that way you can, if you want to figure out what you want to do before next time, I'll just keep it on that.
So we're gonna set up our 4D chess plan, boys. I will mount and ride Gaius into battle.
And I will hit them until they die.
Good. I like this plan. This is a good plan. Oh
I
my
recommend
goodness.
that Kai, Otho, and Milo form Mecha Shiva.
No, someone has to.
I
Someone has to
can't.
pull my.
I can't do that from behind cover, taking the dodge action.
Milo
So-
is your cover.
No, someone
just-
has to pull my pin and throw me.
I'm not doing that. Stop
Otho can throw
asking.
you.
Pull my pin,
Otho.
Eascan.
Oh God.
I just want to shout out to Arkolf, where I was making the encounter with Gezelin and whatnot, and like everything about it screamed deadly, and I'm like, and Arkolf's like, isn't this a deadly encounter? I'm like, yeah, but there's Milo Brightbeam in the party, and like and like fucking Gaius in the party, and like sneak attack rogue. I'm like, it doesn't account for that shit.
I don't think you
So-
accounted for like Thunder Cannon E-Scan either.
Oh yeah, you guys are very strong, which is
Yeah,
good. but
and
it
I
means,
shot an arrow.
You
Good
sure
job.
did.
You sure
Yeah!
Yeah, you slightly
you-
threatened a skeleton from
Keep
60
taking
feet.
those dodge actions.
Oh, but you did it. You guys fought. That was a pretty scary
that
encounter.
should just speak to the power of this party, where you could scale a deadly encounter for 5 and beat it easily with 4.
Well, you also
Now-
had
We had
3
help.
NPCs too. Yeah,
Yeah,
you had
now-
someone to
now,
help
friend.
Not
Now,
really
friend,
though. Like, we had
Jasmine
like
did
one and
a
a half
lot of damage
NPCs. We
to
had
the
like
big
one
guy.
that was tanking. Good job, by the way. I appreciated that. And then we had whatever the hell those other 2 things were.
I
They
want you
were
to know,
spam
they-
healing though.
They healed me for 11 HP.
Eh.
Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
Now-
and they also
They,
blessed
like,
you
they
as
worship
well.
Vetreon,
And the
and
bless,
nobody
yeah.
smart worships Vetreon.
Wow.
Cool though.
Now,
Veteran's not
I
cool.
need you. I
Veteran's
need
super
you to
cool.
understand. I need you to understand. What if we just killed the dudes on horseback and left the horses alive?
But then how would you end that quest in your book?
Also, you don't know that the horses are alive. And if the pictures are anything to go off of,
They are very dead.
I think
Haven't
it's
you
a
been
fair
waiting your whole
guess.
life for this moment?
No, they're not ghosts. They're skeletons.
They're not
so he doesn't
ghosts,
get
Yeah,
they're
they're
zombies.
ghosts. This is as good as it's gonna get. This is a ghost horse.
it. That's not a ghost horse.
Actually,
That's a
they
ghost
look.
horse.
It's
Oh, wait a minute.
corporeal.
Oh, I just fucking realized like what they are.
It
like,
is not. What was the word you said?
corporeal.
Yeah.
That it is not that.
It is.
It is not.
Can it
I just-
physically be touched? Then it's.
Oh,
you
I
can
just-
make up
wait,
as many
hold
words
on.
as you want. It is not that.
Hold up, I just realized they're wearing the Skyrim horse armor for $29.99. Fucking destroy them.
Oh,
There you go. See, kill the ghost horses.
Pay to win ghost horses. Get them
They
dismissed with their
paid for
fucking
their
lives.
blue check mark. Let's get them.
All right, let's sign out, please.
Okay, here we go. Gaijin Goomba, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba no H. Mech Warrior 5 DLC just dropped. Go check out. I kid you not. It's space, like Scotland, Ireland ish.
Spaceland?
Spaceland,
Spaceland.
yes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, Pete's Tower's coming out. I did want to stream that too. What was that hi-fi? What was that? Rhythm.
Hi-fi funk. Hi-fi
Hi-fi
funk.
Hi-fi funk. I want to do that one too because lordy, that looks cool. Come February, it's gonna be all about Yakuza Ishin. I refuse to call it Like a Dragon because it's a Yakuza game. And then Wild Hearts, which is basically Tokiden / Monster Hunter, but way more Japanese than Rise was. Tomorrow, brand new video. If you are a fan of TMNT or Usagi Yojimbo, but specifically Usagi Yojimbo, I've got a big fat 20-minute video breaking down so much samurai culture and history origins from Stan Sakai's legendary classic of Usagi Yojimbo. I had a lot of fun putting it together. It's a little bloated, but that's just because I had so much to talk about and I had to cut a lot out. So, and by the way, if you are a patron, I'm going to start putting up notes as well as original scripts. So anything that gets cut doesn't go over your head. So that will be nice. New video tomorrow, 3 o'clock U.S. Central Time.
Also, we got it wrong. It's Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi.
We're gonna get this wrong consistently, and everyone's gonna correct us, and we're just gonna say, "Who cares? Just play it."
Play the rhythm. Devil May Cry.
No, I know it is literally just fucking. It is God Hand meets No Straight Roads.
There you go.
Oh, interesting.
Oh. All right. Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, when Monty's encounters don't remind me of Gashadokuro, you can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, and you can follow the adventures of my fat sleepy cat buddy on Instagram at Chonk4Life. Fruit of Evolution 2, insert Xbox meme here, should have a new dub this coming weekend. Check it out. I get to come back as Seiichi. I'm very excited. We have a lot of fun with this show, and a lot goes into it. So I hope, if you haven't already, you can check out the first season, available dubbed or subbed on Crunchyroll, and you can watch the first 2 episodes, I believe, of the sub for the second season, and the first episode of the dub should be out this weekend. Very excited, Bike. Check it out. Other than that, I will have a schedule for streaming come next week, so check Twitter for that as well. I will also update on Twitch if that's your preferred modus operandi. That's it for me.
Also, Mark, if we were fighting Gashitokuro, we'd be dead.
I know. Well, that's what I thought she was describing at first, because she said, like, giant skeletal, and I was like, oh
no!
Except Gashitokuro don't die, ever.
No, ever.
They are invincible.
And the more things that die around them, the scarier they get.
Correct.
Fun stuff.
Unless you have a dog, and then they
No.
gnaw on the bones,
Nope.
and then we win.
No.
You just get your head bitten off and you're blood drunk.
Metal.
It's fun.
With what lips?
It's just teeth. All they need is teeth.
You don't need lips to bite, Connor.
They just go.
I'm gonna drink with my teeth and see how, and call back to you on this one, Gaijin.
They just bite your head off and then open their maw. That's all they have to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just
They
drink
don't
with
even
my
have to
teeth.
move. The food just
I don't
comes to them.
I'll use all
I-
of my luxury bones.
I think my dog plan will work. What do you think, Zito? Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, but I'm not using my luxury bones to ingest sustenance such as drink. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where I will be using my luxury bones to bite into some delicious HelloFresh. Go to my page to figure out, to check out my sponsor. Beyond that, Bargain Barrel, a show I used to do for TFS is now back in my grubby little hands, and I'm putting out a bunch of indie content to show you guys. Literally a video for a game called Flight Path just got dropped after this stream was done. So if you want to watch basically Loperit Captain Falcon play in an arcade shmup-em-up, check it out. It's right there. Posted in chat. Lots of indies are coming out. We mentioned them like 100 times, but there's a lot of things going on. Come chill out with us over at the Twitch stream, and you'll see what they are, and maybe you'll check out your next new game obsession. Sorry, I'm spacing. I'm falling asleep here.
Same.
You guys wanted to keep going.
Well, now all of our
Well, we could have kept going, but then it's just like, all right, we're done here, and then
Yeah, the adrenaline is
yeah,
gone.
the adrenaline's gone.
my lust of bone death is draining, Monty.
I need my calcium kill.
You're being deprived.
Moving on.
Alright. Bosco, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Oh, thank you, Connor. I am handsome. And you can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Glad you got my telepathic message. It's just me thinking at Bosco, you're handsome, you're handsome, you're handsome, you're handsome, you're handsome.
Just like 2 fingers to each temple.
Yeah. Monty, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Tomorrow will be more Dungeons of the Mad Mage. They're going to do all their shopping, and then they're delving into the 7th layer, which will be really fun. And if you want to catch it layer by layer, you can. But they did 100% on the previous level, and we're getting more into it. On Mondays, will be hopefully more Mass Effect. We gotta get back to fighting the aliens. I don't even remember. I think we were gonna go to the snow planet last. I think was where we were going.
Yes, the one snow planet in the entire galaxy.
Yeah, like a plot relevant snow planet. But yeah, so definitely come and check that out. And also on my YouTube, I'm actually gonna be uploading the most recent episode of Dungeons of Mad Mage tonight. So I'll try and get that done. Apologies for late upload on that.
Darn, you did not get my telepathic message.
Which is
Fart reverb.
let me use the fart reverb button. I have a shield, a mental shield up for that message.
No! You've got your force field. No
Yeah, I
fair.
got a force field.
Ah, beans. Well, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Gonna be playing some Deus Ex on Sunday, and also you can find me tomorrow. My friend Veggie is having his birthday stream tomorrow. I'll be doing that. Twitch.tv/VeggieBLT. Yeah.
Sorry, quick question. If it's veggie, what's the B stand for?
Beat bacon.
Bacon is not veggie.
What if it's veggie bacon?
Comes
Check.
from the pork plant.
Checkmate.
The famous pork plant.
Got him.
Pork tree.
And there it is.
What do you think? Pork grows on trees? Oh, so it does.
Yeah. That's why they call it pulled pork, because you gotta pull it off the tree.
Oh my god. I hate that. I hate that idea entirely.
Ow.
Yes. Other than that, I'd like to
Welcome
thank
to
our
our
wonderful
pork
sponsor.
orchard. The porchard.
The porchard. Rip the pork off the tree. I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice. Die Hard Dice! That's correct. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectables, you can save 10% on your order.
I would just like to say that my usage of the Die Hard dice tray and my ineptness to use it is not indicative of the quality of the Die Hard dice trays. They are really
Roll my
good,
dice.
and I'm just very bad at aiming my dice. So
Roll
There
my
goes-
dice. and
There's
I
Monty
missed, but I had
setting her
advantage.
ways.
I
I
missed
picked it up. I threw it back at the thing. I missed.
I missed.
I picked it up. I dropped
It
it.
rolled
It
onto
bounced
the
off my
floor.
cat and landed into the dice tray, but I didn't roll for it, so I guess I missed.
I ate a popsicle. I cried.
I
in the
passed
snow.
out.
Passed out.
Woke up
Woke
with a
up
piece
with a
of dice
dice
in my
tray
mouth.
in my mouth.
Pardon? What's going on?
Well, what's going on is that we're gonna read off some bits and subs.
Raw sodium.
Raw sodium. All right, let me see if I can find that. Let me find that.
For those of you too
Right
tired
there,
to
right
stay, go sleeps.
But for those of you who aren't cowards, please
we
stay
salute
with us.
you. This
I
BuzzFeed.
do not see raw sodium, so I will simply start here.
Okay.
Dark Lord Popo. Fuck, we really got to set up the stream elements.
Yeah.
Dark Lord Popo Thank you for the 28 months. Gaijin since Milo already seems to know Light Grenade. When do you think he will learn the Makanko Sapo?
What?
The Makan Sapawapa.
What?
The solar flare.
I don't understand.
I already know that one. I have to learn the Kamehameha first.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Are we back to Yu Yu Hakusho again?
Well, when do you learn the Masenko?
That's not so much later.
Oh, okay.
Bosco, I'm still on Speed Racer. What are they talking about?
I don't know. I'm still on Kimba the White Lion.
That came out
Ah,
after
fucking
Speed
pool.
Racer.
I see you two are a man of culture.
Uh-huh.
I'm over at
When-
Tetsuo on Adam. What are you all about?
When Kimba the White
Sorry,
Lion
for those
runs,
of you that aren't cultured, that's called the Lion King.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I hate you. I hate you the most.
when Kimba the White Lion runs, he doesn't push himself off the ground. He pushes the ground underneath him.
Exactly.
Spins the world to move.
I hate everything that is happening right now.
DZA 9000, thank you for the 34 months. Yo yo. Soothseer, thank you for the 16 months. DDR Russian, thank you for the 30 months. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 19 months. So I've been playing the new Fire Emblem on Classic, went in with the 20 hours played, lost 1 unit on accident, and had to restart.
Oof.
I think we took that one.
Welp.
Can I just say really quick, and Bosco, you may be the only one who understands this. The two pro tags, they just look like a waifu and husbando version of the freaking Kansas KU Jayhawks. Am I wrong, Bosco?
Oh, God, I see
Am I
it.
wrong?
Not really.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I can't believe how our worlds just collided right
I
there.
hate
They
that
look
you
like-
made me see that.
They look like Jayhawk. Like
They look like little Jayhawks.
what's it when you take you anime personalize an animal?
Gajinka.
Anthropomorphize?
No,
Oh,
they're
Gajinka.
Gajinka. They're Jayhawks, the Jayhawks, and it makes me laugh. Go look up KU Jayhawks. You'll get what I mean.
It's- yeah.
Hate it
Chad,
so
Chad, I'm sorry, not sorry, but I'm still firm in my beliefs. Fire Emblem, good game. Pegasus Knights always suck. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm sorry, you're just wrong. It's okay.
Anime and sports have become one for 30
Whatever
seconds.
knights are better.
Yes,
They're the
thank
same
you.
thing.
Fucking Jesus Christ, thank you.
literally the
Mikon
same
Pachi, thank you for the
thing.
100 bits. Revengerous, thank you for the 25 months of Prime Savage. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 4 bits. Well, time to hit the funny bone. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, Skeleton War.
Oh yeah,
I
we
think
need an
that's
episode
next-
title.
I think that's gonna be next
Yeah.
time.
You can hit the funny
Yeah.
bone, but I don't think it would be humorous.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 15 bits. A bridge full of skeletons. Sounds like you guys are going to have a bad time.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey, man, it's about
Stellar
to become an
Coyote.
abridged series.
Oh, fuck. Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Monty gets to eat sentient crab people, but we don't get to eat Die Hard Dice. What is this double standard?
Hypocrisy.
Listen, you can eat them. We're just recommending that you don't. Once you buy them, they're
Yeah.
all yours.
Do whatever you want.
Live your best life. Just be aware that might be it.
Yeah, we are legally non-liable for anything to do with you guys.
So, someone in chat, in everything except Awakening, you're right. Why you booing me? You know I'm right.
Awakening, they were great in.
They
They're not
suck
booing
in
you, they're-
Awakening.
They're not booing you. They're saying Zito.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. By the way, who's the current holder of the best name in chat? There's so many.
There's a
Oh,
Yeah,
there's too
there's
many.
way
to
There's
too
like
choose.
a
There's
Hall of
too
Fame at
many.
this point. There's a Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
yeah.
So many good ones.
And
It's
there's
not a-
no
yeah.
limit. Like, we just keep adding new
We
names to
got
the
Dip
Hall
and
of Fame.
Bipples. We got Gorilla with a Glock. I mean,
Yeah.
it just goes on
Green
and on.
Pop-Tart
Kobold in a
Depression.
trench coat.
Pop Chart Depression, yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie Cinders was another one. We don't see them around. I miss
Yeah.
Bernie Cinders.
What
That
was
was a really
the
good
What
one.
was the Hot Pocket one?
Hot Pocket
Uh,
Depression.
Thought Pockets. We had
Thought
Pop Tart
Pockets.
Depression and we had
Thought
Thought
Pockets,
Pockets. Yeah. Oh my god. I also like Bear with what was it? Bear with a chair or something
Bear with
like
a-
Bear.
Bear with a
Also,
steel
Grizzly
chair.
Bear with a steel
Grizzly
chair.
Bear with a steel chair.
That's a
great
good. That's a
name.
good one too.
More snack eater of children.
Yeah, that was good.
That one's good too.
There's so
we-
many.
We
There's
love
too
you
many to
guys.
count.
They're so good.
Skittery Boo, thank you for the 16 months. Still catching up, only one episode behind. Good luck, y'all.
Oh god, Achilles
Jet-
nipple. That's another one. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Achilles nipple.
Somebody
If we
posted
didn't,
Relevant,
if
which
we
is also
didn't
good.
say your name, we're sorry. There's a
Yeah.
lot of bangers
too many of you.
in this
Just
chat.
know
too many
Yeah.
of you.
laugh when they say your name. We really love your name. That's
Jet Knight
Oh.
Gaming, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title: Skeletal Wizards and Gray Zombies. Oh my. It's a bit long. Ain't it? This is a Unexpectables episode, not a Panic at the Disco song title.
careful now. We wouldn't want to panic at the disco.
Speaking of which, Fall Out Boy just came out with a new song.
That is not Panic at the Disco. So
No, that's just what the lead singer wishes he sounded like.
Ooh.
Damn.
I don't know who
Panic
you're
at the Disco
burning.
just broke up. I think he's a little sore. Callum Draws, thank you for the 50 bits. I like how Milo and Eastcan are laser buddies.
We're gonna need superhero names. Dibs on Gazer Beam.
Bomb.
The Adventures
Bomb.
of Gazer Beam and Bomb. Love it.
And Flashbang.
Flashback.
Callum
Flashbang's
Draws,
good.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 50 bits. Episode title: It Does a Body Good.
Ooh, that's pretty
Mm.
good.
I get that
Protoss-
reference. Thank you.
What was the name? Sorry, I
Protoss-
apologize.
It does a
I forget.
body
It does a body good.
It does a body good. Oh, that's a good one.
It's a milk thing. You wouldn't understand.
I drink milk.
Yeah, out of bags.
No, I don't. That's
Yeah,
East
no, it's
Coast.
okay. It's fine.
Weren't you the one who made a post earlier on Twitter today about like what would happen if
Yeah.
we made milk 2 or something?
No, I
Milk
posted
too?
the guy who invented the concept of milk was like, "Ayo,
Oh,
hear me
yeah.
out."
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Understand the concept of
And
milk.
my
Milk.
answer was, "Hey yo, hear me out. What if we milked nuts?"
Well,
Call
you
it milk
see,
too.
son, when a man loves a woman,
No.
Oh man.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. Yeah, the snow planet, Monty. Jenkins would have loved to have built a snowman there. And have hot
Shut the
chocolate.
fuck up.
yeah, guys.
Oh.
F that for Jenkins. Thank you.
God damn it.
Dr. Caliban, thank you for the 100 bits. The bacon rush is from the the bacon bush is from the Bible. The burning bush was a grease fire. I see.
What?
What verse was this in the Bible?
The Holy Bibli.
Put me out.
Moses.
It's like really hot.
Good Lord, is it hot in here?
You question
Please
the words
send
of the
help.
mighty Jimmy?
Call the fire brigade, Moses.
I want to go to sleep.
So go to Gauss 21, thank you for the 5 bits. Things Necrectus says to you. I know what you taste like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh,
you gotta pay
God.
for that.
Damn. At least take me out to dinner first.
No
Seriously.
kidding.
Get a good whiff, lady.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You smell different.
See on the Blue Dragon, thank you for the 31 months. Well, it looks like I got some catching up to do on my 10-mile walk home. Thank you guys for the laughs. And wait, what's this about skeleton warriors?
Listen, all I'm saying is if they have the balls to bring back biker mice from Mars, where's my Skeleton Warriors reboot?
That is correct.
It's coming. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. Unexpectables is just a factory of excellent Twitch names.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
And finally, we've got Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. What's wrong, Monty? Everybody loves Jenkins.
Wait, there's one more.
All right.
There's one more.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
200 bits
I
from
don't-
Ace Bounty. Title name: Holy Encounters of the Undead Kind.
All right. Who do we
Yeah.
want to raid?
We've got Theropodar. We've got
I was gonna say
Who's-
Caitlyn
wow.
is streaming.
We got
Yeah,
Caitlyn
Caitlyn
doing
is
power
Yeah,
wash
do
in
that.
there.
Do that.
I think we should raid Caitlyn. We haven't raided Caitlyn in a while.
Yeah.
What should our raid message be?
Bones!
No bones
Rolling
about
bones.
The boob is with O's, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, it's with zeros, isn't it?
Well, zero.
Zero.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah. It's B00BS MC BALROG.
All right, our raid message will be Bones.
Bones.
Make sure you have the
All
right
right.
capitals too, by the way.
Yeah. I know it's cap sensitive. I have everything good to go.
Sweet.
All right, go.
Bone.
Bones.
No bones about it. This is a raid.
Bones!
Ancient spirits of evil transform this decay.
Tell me your
I
tips,
can't-
my dear.
I cast clock.